course one person. Of course it'd be one sequel.
Yeah.
But he's dead.
Yeah,
So
he's dead.
What?
Yeah. But yeah, the movie was alright.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
The music was
Have
good.
you seen all 1,000 episodes?
Yes, I have.
You've really seen all the episodes, right?
Yeah.
In all dubbed or all like subbed?
Half of it dub, half of it sub.
And now as you watch it now, it's just subbed, right?
Yeah, I used to watch it all dubbed. Like the first 300, I watched all dubbed.
That's so specific.
Because I remember that exactly.
You remember the episode where you dropped and
Yeah.
was it a choice? You said like I don't need to do this anymore. Or was
Yeah, it
like,
was a choice.
Okay.
So how was it in the movies?
It was pretty good. I
It
enjoyed
was sub?
it. It was dubbed.
No.
You like the characters' voices?
Yeah, they're alright. I didn't like one specific character, the guy with the green hair.
Zoro, you didn't like his
No,
voice?
not Zoro. The guy that Luffy called Rooster. The guy that they were in the
Oh,
ball.
of course. How could I forget Rooster?
Yeah, the
Out
guy.
of the-
The guy
Chris,
when they're in the ball. That
Chris,
guy.
no joke. There was 40 characters.
Yeah.
On screen.
Yeah.
At a given time,
Mhm.
all with a specific name,
Mhm.
all apparently with their own like pretty core backstory.
Yep.
That were all relevant.
Yep.
How the fuck? There's 1,000 episodes. I guess if you give me 1,000 episodes, I can make that many characters.
Mhm.
Jesus fucking Christ, Chris. I know. I think I know like 8 characters' names, and I think like 3 of them stood out to me.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
none of them were the main characters. I know that for sure.
Uh,
That is his storytelling. He just likes to throw a shit ton of characters.
But that was a great movie. I would really recommend you watching it. I mean anybody watching it.
Yeah, I like the music.
do you
Music
need
was
to
really
know
good.
the background? I mean, do you need to know the? Do you
I mean,
need to
just
have
the
seen
basic,
show?
just the basic information. Like,
What is the basic information, Chris?
just who are the characters? That's really it.
Who?
That
What do
they're
you?
looking for One Piece and nobody knows what it is. So how do they know if they found it?
Well, they know. Well, yeah, it's spoilers, but you know,
So they do know what the piece is.
they don't know what it is, but they know
Chris,
where it is.
Do you know? Wait, they know where it is?
Yeah, they know where it is.
Oh, you're right. They just like once you get to it, it's just like a giant clusterfuck, right? Like it's an island it's on or something. Like
Yeah, it's on an
area?
island, but
Okay.
it's a secret island where they have to find it. So yeah.
Okay, I've been watching South Park, so I can't really.
Oh, that's just like One Piece. Like minus like the like.
Just like
It's really just like One Piece. If you just take away like the everything about like One Piece thing and just make it South Park, it's like one of the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured. I didn't even realize how funny South Park was.
What made you start watching it? What made you start watching it again?
Background noise. No, TikTok, because there was a TikTok sound, and I was like, "What episode is that? That sounds funny."
Okay.
So then I watched it, and I was
Well-
like, "Wow, it is funny."
What part are you on yet?
Huh?
Like where? What's the last couple episodes you remember watching? Because I watched the last like 3 seasons that came out that are on HBO Max.
The last episode I watched was, or the last ones was the Coonan Friends. Which I was gonna text you about because how disrespectful.
What part? Wait, to me or like what the show?
No, to just in general.
To who?
Isn't that like a racial slur?
Yes.
Right.
Friends? I don't know.
I can't really see the other word, but yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah. What
Oh,
about
I
it?
forgot you're not somewhat black. I don't even think I can say that makes you feel better.
You guys can't say raccoon?
Right.
Right.
You can't.
That's crazy. So like, did you
Yeah,
like?
I watched all of those. It took me so long to realize that Kenny was actually talking and was like the main character of like the superhero thing. Because he was like the mysterious person.
Are you gonna finish up the entire series?
Yeah, I think I basically have, but I'd be falling asleep. So
Do you?
I watched
Go ahead.
that one and the one where Chef went to go be a part of that like adventure club, but they really were like touching boys.
Mm-hmm. That episode, they could not. I know that episode. They couldn't get the actual Chef voice actor to be a part of that episode.
Really?
Yeah. If that episode, if I'm right, I don't think he says anything in that episode, right?
Not much.
Yeah, they couldn't get his actual voice actor to be a part of it because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
the real voice actor was a part of. What's that religion Tom Cruise was in?
What's the what?
The scientific thing.
Yeah, Scientology.
Oh,
Scientology.
Yeah, I think in real life, Chef's voice actor was in it, and he saw that they were making fun of Scientology in the show, and I think he left the show because of that. And so when
they did.
Yeah.
That one episode.
Yeah, so I think in that, pretty sure that episode, because he died in that episode, right? Spoiler alert, Chef dies.
Who, Chef? Oh yeah, he gets like attacked.
Yeah, Chef dies in that episode. Spoiler alert, kids. They don't have him say anything because they couldn't get his voice. But like, I think they probably, I don't know if they planned to do that episode because he left the show to be in Scientology or whatever. But like, he's not in that episode specifically because he did not agree with what the show was doing. Specifically, just with Scientology though. Everything else was fine.
Some of the episodes are crazy that they're like. Oh yeah, I watched the one where like, Kai is the one in
That's
the
his name,
shirt, right?
Yeah, that is right. I can't.
Yeah, he found out he was from New Jersey.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I watched that episode, and then Tally goes to rehab, and they have the cripple camp or whatever, and the dude just keeps trying to kill whatever that dude's name is.
Kyle.
No. The one with the like
Jimmy, I think.
The one that looks like he has polio because he has the little braces.
The one that has the brace, Jimmy?
I guess.
The
not
one,
Timmy.
The one that has braces?
So is there a Jimmy and Timmy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Timmy's the one in the wheelchair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jimmy, I guess. Yeah, the dude was trying to kill him. And then he got like raped by a shark. You don't remember that episode?
No, I don't remember the rape by a shark episode.
It's where they go to cripple camp and Towley gets a job there. It's like the cripple camp and Towley's intervention at the same time.
Right. No, those episodes. I must have skipped those episodes. It might have been the filler arc.
They said season 10 is the best and funniest season, but that's the one with like the World of Warcraft one.
Huh? Yeah. I don't remember. Don't remember too much of that.
You don't remember the World of Warcraft? That's like the
I don't
best
remember that
one.
season. I don't remember, like, that's the only, like, if you tell me that time frame, I don't really remember too much. That might have been, I think that's probably when I stopped watching South Park. I think I went to high school.
Wow.
That's not me saying, like, you shouldn't watch South Park if you're in high school. But that was just saying, like, I remember going to high school and I remember not watching South Park too much.
Yeah, I never watched it before. I always thought it was like just a disgusting show.
What happened? What changed?
You kept like making references to South Park.
I don't think I did.
No, you definitely did.
What was I saying?
I don't know, but I couldn't relate. So then I just was like, well, maybe I should watch.
When have I ever made a South, like a specifically a South, like
On
how
the
would
podcast?
Yeah, but how would you know it was a South Park reference? If you didn't,
The voice.
What voices?
I don't know. I'll play them back
You-
and I'll send them.
No, she won't. No, she won't.
I'll cycle through the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I can use my phone,
Right. Yeah. Like you've been doing.
but nothing's getting. So your screen's getting recorded. What's on the screen?
Right now, like absolutely nothing. Right now, what's on the screen is me opening up the voice mod that I'm absolutely still paying money for.
Yeah, the last time you recorded the screen, it still showed you on there talking to Chris, who wasn't in the frame.
Yeah, I was just on it.
Oh, so is that how you're doing it?
Probably. Now I don't. Where
Hold
is?
on 1 second.
Oh no, take your time. I can't find all the fucking. Oh, okay, here we are. Oh fuck yeah! It took off all the keybinds I have for all my sounds. Oh man. Oh fuck! That might be because I don't have Voice Mod Pro anymore. I might have stopped paying for it actually.
What the dog doing?
Yeah, I don't think I have it anymore. That's a real bummer, man. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, Chris, how much did you listen to the podcast before this, Chris?
I want to say up to episode 15.
And you don't remember us doing like the sounds? You don't remember the sound effects coming in?
I don't.
Okay. I appreciate you like being a part of the journey. Then clearly you weren't a real fan. So you don't remember ever hearing that?
No, I don't.
Yeah. So I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I gotta get Voice Mod Pro again. So for whatever reason, I stopped paying for it. Probably because it was like it was like $3 every couple of months, and I was like, "Sheesh, I don't think I'm gonna keep doing." I don't know what. I don't remember why I stopped paying for it. Maybe it was an accident or something. No, I think I changed cards.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I changed debit cards. So like,
what was it when you lost your wallet?
that had to be it. No, yeah. So I lost my wallet, and I think it probably just because I canceled that card. That must have been it. That's it.
Cancel what card?
Well, you remember when I lost my wallet like 2-3 months ago?
Yeah, that was only 2 or 3 months ago.
When did the Beast come out?
That was 2-3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So that's all that happened.
Really lose? You lost it again. I was thinking about the gas station was the last time.
Yeah. When was that in your head? What is that, a year ago?
Like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, please, Chris. Please keep putting the microphone on the cup. Thank you.
Yeah, what's up?
Nothing.
How's it taste?
Who are you talking to?
He's talking to me.
Oh.
Can you hear both of us just fine?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a strong feeling you're gonna come out sounding louder than both of us again on this, and I don't. Yeah. Every time we do this, everybody else sounds louder than my setup, and I think it's because of the mixer, and I don't know how to change that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna increase me and Chris's microphone audio. Can you talk real quick?
Hello?
Yeah.
Like continually talking or
No, yeah, you should be good from here on out. I increased you up a little bit, and I increased me and Chris up a lot. So that should probably work from now.
Oh, you don't want me to switch?
No. No. You're good. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, I've been recording this entire time.
What are we talking about?
I'm glad you asked. So I have like 3 to 4 things like on my mind that like I cared enough to talk about. All right, Chris, don't fucking laugh. So I would love to inform you guys on Kyrie Irving, because I don't think you guys either know too much about what's going on and why it's a really big thing in sports and outside of sports, and why the super blacks and the super whites care so much about this whole thing. 2.
What's a super black?
Dr. Umar.
Okay, what's a super white?
Tucker Carlson.
Who is that?
Chris is laughing, so I think he got it. Fox News. How about that? Fox News.
Oh my god.
Second thing is Drake absolutely dissing Megan Thee Stallion, but also more so Drake being the sassy. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Sorry, bro. They said Drake dissed everybody. Ice Spice and everybody.
Yes. And this is me saying like, Drake might be the sassiest rapper, the sassiest artist, I think in like our lifetime, and he's 40 years old. And I think at some point he's got to stop.
I mean, he's also dropping hentai.
He's also dropping. Oh my god! So this entire album rollout really was what I really want to talk about, from the start of the disses to the hentai on this page, on to just I don't know where he goes from here. Do you
have the lyrics?
Do I have lyrics?
I haven't listened to the album.
Oh, okay. Chris, when it comes up, Chris, just go to your phone and just look up the lyrics for me. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, Chris is gonna go get us.
Album song?
Yeah, you haven't listened to it yet. It's called Her Loss. So from what I've heard, Drake is definitely on more of the songs than 21 Savage is. I think 21's on about a little more than half the songs, but there's like 2 or 3 songs I remember him not even being on.
I saw on TikTok there was a line where 21 was like, I make your song sound like a feature. And then Drake like clapped back.
That sounds like I remember listening to it yesterday in the car with Chris, and that I remember hearing that thing. I didn't take too much away from it. Like when I'm listening to it in the car, it was like, oh, okay, it sounds alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my large takeaway from it. That the album sounds alright, and then the rest of it, I'll say in a second.
Yeah, Drake said that Megan lied.
Oh my fucking god, I can't fucking believe this 40-year-old man. I can't fucking believe him. And honestly, I can't believe you either. And I can't believe you either.
No, I did see Megan's response, her tweets about it, and I did feel bad because everybody has been saying that she's been lying,
including you.
I didn't say she was lying. I'm going off what everybody else is saying.
Okay, all right. The third and fourth thing I want to talk about are: have you seen Steve Lacy's concert performances in the last month?
Bro, no, but I saw that music video where he was just flailing around. Oh, are you talking about the part where he smashed the dude's phone or the girl's phone?
That's one of them.
I like the one where someone says he says shut the fuck up.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that one around the end. That and just.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And the last thing I really want to say is I really just want to have a quick soliloquy about the fucking McRib. And I'm so fucking glad they're getting rid of that shit, dog. I'm so fucking glad.
Who likes the McRib? I worked at McDonald's and the McRib is disgusting.
I think my grandma liked it.
Looking at it, ew. Huh?
I think my grandma liked it. I think my brother liked it, but I think both of them I wouldn't consider healthy people, physically, or they don't eat healthy. My grandma didn't, that's for sure. But yeah.
Oh my god, talking about your grandma that passed?
Yeah, my dead grandmother. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Do you have something you want to say?
No, I just was because I thought you said present tense and then you switched to past tense, so I was a little confused.
Right. Well, did your grandmother like the McRib?
I don't think she made it. When did the McRib come out?
I think it has to be mid 2000s. That's the latest. I could see it coming out 2003.
My grandma was one of those
definitely seems like a post 9/11 idea.
My grandma was like, I can eat one sausage biscuit from Bojangles and not eat anything else for the rest of the day type grandma.
So she was just very small.
Yeah, very skinny. No, not small. The lady was 6 feet tall. But
is your mom tall?
She was very skinny. No, my mom is 5 feet barely.
So neither one of you guys are tall. Where'd your grandma's height go?
I don't know, but they said Chloe's supposed to be tall, and Erica's 5'9".
Right.
So maybe it just gives a generation because my dad is definitely 5'5".
How tall is your niece?
Hensley?
Yeah.
She's pretty tall. I don't know how. My other niece is little though.
Wait, how old is she?
She's almost 1. She'll be 1 December 31st.
I was gonna say, wait, did your brother have the
February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he said. At first, they were gonna name the kid Kalani, but then we had to tell him Erica has the K name baby. So I think he picked Eliana or something like that.
Can you repeat that? What was the name?
Eliana.
Do you like that name?
Ellie for short is cute, but his girlfriend is Mexican, full Mexican.
You're saying I do not know that. I do not know that.
Oh.
I didn't.
I told her he dates Hispanic women.
Just like Drake. So where do you guys want to start today?
I mean, wherever.
Are we gonna give a little blurb for Takeoff? They said they killed the dude that shot Takeoff.
I haven't seen that. So
shot in the head.
I absolutely can do that. We can absolutely take a second to say how our appreciations for Takeoff and our condolences out to his family, all the amigos, all that.
Do you think it's justified for people to blame? Because people are blaming Quavo.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not,
video?
man. Nobody. No, I didn't see the video, and I'm so glad I didn't. If it's what I heard, I have no desire to see any of that video.
Do you want to see it?
No, I don't want to. No, man. I don't want to see the Takeoff. I don't want to see a video of Takeoff dying. Why would I want to see that?
No, you don't see him dying. All you hear is Quavo arguing with some other dude, and then shots. You don't see him.
No, I still don't need to see that. I don't think it's gonna give me more context to him down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there is any like. If it gives me context, it doesn't. I don't think it gives me justification. It's not gonna help me. It's not gonna make me feel any different. He's still like.
I don't think you can blame Quavo You can't blame him regardless.
Yeah.
Just because Quavo got into an argument because whatever the situation doesn't mean he knew that somebody was about to start shooting. Mm. I'm trying to download this on my computer just to see what the audio sounds like.
So you can. Oh my god! Are you not charging your phone?
I mean, yeah, kind of. I woke up at 1:00 today, and then I had to go babysit, and then I was really about to take a nap, and then I texted you like already because I didn't want to sleep because I'll sleep for like 4 hours.
I appreciate the honesty.
What's my username? Does it show on y'all's end? Because I don't remember.
Of Discord? Yeah, it should just be Samara K, 2 Ys. No roles.
Pretty basic.
Yeah. So you're just gonna move to your laptop now?
Yeah, but I haven't done it yet, so hold on. I'm trying to eat really quick because if I don't eat, I get like more nauseous.
Okay.
I can only eat.
How does it feel eating for 2 now?
Bro, it's the worst, literally. Wait, can I put the camera on in here?
You should be able to, yeah.
See me?
Yes, I can see some of you.
Look.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, that's a whole human being.
Chris, that's actually a young person in there. A young thing, at least.
That's gonna babysit for me?
Yeah, sure, okay. Okay.
We're the Godfathers, right?
Would you trust either one of us to like just watch over your kid for like a day?
No.
What do you mean by that?
Wow.
I mean, not saying you guys. I don't know. I've never seen or heard about y'all babysitting. So anything.
Well, we're grown men. We really. Why would we babysit anybody?
I babysit Eric every day.
Thank you, Chris.
Ooh.
That's not true. That's not true.
It just depends because, like, I mean, do you have nieces or nephews?
No.
Either of y'all?
No.
None of your siblings have kids?
No.
They're younger than you?
Only one's younger than me.
I have an older sibling. She doesn't have kids.
Wow, that's crazy.
And plus, she doesn't live in America, so.
Yeah, you couldn't babysit even if it mattered.
Both of my siblings are younger than me and have kids first. So. Anyways, they said it might be a girl because the heartbeat was 160 beats.
What does that mean? Like girls' hearts beat faster? Is that? Yeah. Like they're DJs?
Yeah, they're DJs.
Like,
James said it looks like a seahorse. Can you see it?
It looks like a horseshoe to me.
Yeah, that's the yolk sac.
Did you see it, Chris?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a horseshoe.
Yeah. So like, I know this won't be a problem, but like, what if your kid doesn't look like you?
Oh gosh.
Like what if your kid's like really dark?
Oh, that's not an issue.
But like your kid looks just like him. Like it doesn't look like you at all.
What am I supposed to do?
No, I'm just curious. Like you're just like, damn, wow, I didn't contribute anything to this project.
James's niece said, "Is the baby going to be black or white?" So
no.
That was kind of a jab in the face.
Did she say that to you, or did she say that just to him?
She said it to his brother, I think.
I'm pretty confident that baby's gonna be pretty like darker.
I don't know though. You've seen Kinsley and Cammy. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen Kinsley. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
I don't know if I will. Hold on. I wish I knew. I wish I knew that
She's
you wanted
pretty light,
me.
bro. Look at Callie.
I can't see anything. Are you sending it to me?
Yeah, I texted it to you.
Oh, okay. It's like you're saying your kid's gonna look like that? Is that
No,
what
I just wanted you to see it.
okay, I was gonna say like I could see your child looking like a cat a little bit of
No,
Garf.
I just wanted.
Like
I just wanted
like
to
Garfield.
give you. I was just giving you an update of her.
Okay, she get bigger.
Yes, she's chunky.
Damn.
Okay, here's a good picture, I guess.
Of your cat again? I think it's
No.
So yeah, that's kind of how I thinking. That's kind of how I thinking your kid's gonna end up looking. Pretty mixed, but definitely black. Definitely black. Definitely gonna say the N word.
like no question.
No.
I logged. Go ahead.
Definitely gonna say the N word.
Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna
So
like? Go ahead. I'm gonna say like when you hear your kid say the N word, what are you gonna say? You're gonna be like, all right.
I mean,
Okay.
they have more. I mean, I feel like they're more black than me.
But like, at what age is it like too young to say the N word? Like if you're 5 and you say it, are you gonna let that slide?
No,
Is that up to you?
they shouldn't be saying it at 5.
They shouldn't be saying it at 5. What if I say I did? Like, are you surprised? Like when
That you
when
said
do
it at 5 years old.
yeah when do you think black people learn the age, like learn the word the N word? Like what age do you think? Because I feel like it's always around you, so I feel like you learn it like when you're small. It has to.
Yeah.
So like if
I feel like you learn it. It's just whether or not you can say it. How do I look for the chat? I'm on the computer, but I don't see it.
I don't see anything on your side of the screen. I don't see anything.
Like, what is the group called?
What do you mean? What's the group called? The group called general. Chris hates Shang-Chi. That's it. That's all the group's called.
You don't like that movie?
No,
Yeah,
it's
Chris-
terrible.
Yeah, Chris hates that movie. We've done this before. I think we did this on the actual podcast.
We can have this rodeo all over
I
again.
think we did this in the very last episode, or like, yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Chris, how much time do you have?
Did you watch Hocus Pocus 2?
No, I didn't watch Hocus Pocus 2.
No, neither did I.
No.
What do you mean? How much time do you have? What do you got going on? Where you got
He's gonna talk to other girls with kids.
Oof.
That's not working out.
That's not working out.
It's not working
Are you gonna try to like
Just moving on.
moving on to another girl with kids? Or
Just moving on.
That's
It's been
not
4
working
days. It's been 4 days.
since y'all talked.
It's been 4 days since she left me on red.
Ooh.
How long is too long? Like if she comes back and messages you like a week from now, would you ever respond back?
Stay toxic.
Stay toxic. Like you just wouldn't. Like would you? Would you respond?
Probably not.
Okay, but what if it's like just if she responds to you tomorrow, can you like get past that? Like if she doesn't talk to you for a week,
It's gonna be like a couple days before I respond.
you'd wait her out.
Yeah.
Would you expect her to respond back even if you wait her? Like, are you just testing her at that point? Like, what's the? Okay. Has it ever worked before? Like, or like, I'm assuming we've all been through times where somebody just didn't respond back to you.
Yeah.
And we've all been where somebody ends up texting us back. How long is like, all right, now I'm done. But like, how long is short enough to where it's like, I'm not cool with you, just ignoring me for like 8 days, but it's not long enough for you to like, oh, I'm never gonna do this again.
I think like a week.
Is a week so more than a week or is it the 7-day mark?
Like the 7-day mark, yeah.
You can let go of this. Like, would you ask why?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would, yeah.
What's a good enough answer?
What's a good
Like
enough answer?
if he just says family stuff, if she just says that, are you like, all right, well, I can't argue that?
Yeah, I mean, there's really no point in arguing that if it's something popped up. She can also be making an excuse, but
Right. So like, you just are you looking to see whatever this excuse she gives you is good, or
Yeah.
Okay. If she gives you a bad excuse, like if she just says, oh, just went to go take a shower, like is that fine? Is that passable?
that I wouldn't even respond to that.
You wouldn't respond to it? I
No.
would. That's hilarious.
Well, that's where you and me stay different.
Right.
I stay toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Eric would definitely say that. He'd be like, "Sorry, I just had to go take a shower."
I think I've done that before. I'm pretty sure I've like not texted somebody for a couple days and just said like, oh, my bad, I was in the shower.
Oh wait, I think
I was in the shower for 5 days.
Yeah, no, I think I said like, my bad, I dropped my phone, something like that. I don't think it's ever worked, but like I've definitely done it. Definitely made me laugh.
I bet it did.
I feel like the way you communicate with them is just trying to get a laugh out of you.
A laugh out of me?
Yeah, you just want to laugh out of it.
This is the way I talk to like a lot of people. Actually, I don't think it's just women. Like the way I talk is like at this point, like I'm trying to have fun with myself. Like every conversation is a chance for you to learn something about somebody else, or for you to make yourself happy. So I'm doing one or the other for sure. Either I'm laughing in this conversation, or I'm learning more about you, and hopefully it gets me to where I want to get to, and that's another laugh.
Have you ever talked to someone where you do not want to talk to them?
I don't want to talk. So usually, for the most part, I don't hang out with people I don't want to talk to. I don't talk to people I don't want to talk to. The only time that ever happens is like at work and stuff, and like I can't really avoid that. That's the only example I can think of. But dude, I mean, you've seen me on calls with my mom. That shit's
the fucking 3-hour calls where she just jumps topic on topic.
That shit's crazy. But that's like the only time. But like, I think that's really it. For the most part, I only talk to people I want to talk to, and I think after like a couple weeks, you probably get a handle of what it's like talking to Eric, and I think you've decided at that point if you're along for the ride. Most people enjoy talking to me, so like, I don't think it ever matters. Like, I think I'm funny enough to where eventually, even if the jokes are at your expense, most of the jokes they'll land somewhat well.
Okay.
So like I don't think most of the people like it's ever really too much of a problem. Do you ever feel like you're just too mean to people? Like you're making too many jokes at them?
No, I always feel like I'm too nice to people.
Really?
Yeah, like I give too much.
That's just not. I wish I don't get that.
Yeah, I always feel like I give too much.
Oh,
so where
you're mean, Chris. I mean, not Chris. You're mean, Eric.
Yeah.
Can I tried to make a new one on this on my computer?
I'm really glad you're doing all this while I'm recording all this. So did you?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were. I told you.
So okay, so like you're looking for another like a new account to join this Discord with?
No, I'm on there. And
Yeah.
I started a call.
Yeah.
You don't see it?
No, I don't see anything. Well, is your account like we're on a call right now?
Hold on, I'm hanging up.
Oh my god. You mean your disc? Okay. Okay. Cool. You having a good day, Chris?
Pretty well.
That's
pretty good.
That's good. Oh wow! Apparently, apparently my dad's getting a talking bird.
How is your dad? Have you talked to your dad at all?
No, not at all. Not at least. I'll probably talk to him like for Thanksgiving. You know, probably get my mind ready to like put that hatchet away. But I'm gonna put my TVs on the wall and get me a parent. Okay. Good for him, man. Everybody deserves somebody to talk to.
Yeah, I haven't talked to my dad in it's been a couple months.
Been a couple months?
Yeah, he texts me regularly though. Don't respond.
What if you come back and like
Yes.
Yeah, but it sounds awful.
It sounds awful?
Yeah, it sounds kind of awful.
Ah. Okay, well.
Okay. Ooh. Are you using the laptop microphone?
I messed up because I was clicking a new video, but it was just to you, not to like whatever the group.
Yeah.
I can change the microphone. I think.
This is going great. Chris, you have anything you want to talk about while we fill this time for her to get her stuff together?
Well, we're going back to that topic that
Of One Piece?
Of course. Sure, why not?
Yeah, actually, yeah. What do you want to talk about?
Well, why don't you like it?
Why didn't I like the One Piece movie?
Yeah.
How do I change the microphone?
I don't know. It should be in your option settings. Just move your cursor around. Why I didn't like the One Piece movie?
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I don't watch One Piece.
I
think that's probably the biggest thing is that none of this ever connected to me. I didn't care about any of the characters. I don't know. The characters never really felt in danger to me. I never really felt like anything was at stake. But like I guess that's probably a lot of like anime movies. Like if you're gonna do an anime movie, it's either got to be like what happens in a movie like really matters, and like I knew this shit wasn't gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. The music was cool. I guess I would listen to more musical animes, but
I mean,
like
it was
this,
pretty good. Yeah.
there's like you tell me what you thought was really impressive, and like because like there was nothing that blew me away in this movie.
I mean,
That sound better.
Not at all.
Still the same.
I don't even know. Are you eating? Are you eating oatmeal?
What about now?
A little bit.
Better?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and turn that down a little bit. But yeah, you
I
sound.
can hook up the actual microphone.
I think you sound good from here.
I haven't brushed my hair in like 4 days.
The same.
You got locks. You don't need to brush your hair.
Okay, but I didn't. That's the
Chris,
point.
have you brushed your hair?
It's been 2 years.
Did you brush your hair?
Did you brush your hair?
Yeah.
You have hair though. You gotta brush it.
I don't.
I don't have hair. I don't have to brush it. You putting labels on them.
I think you should brush it unless you're.
I mean, I wash it probably like once a week. Other than that, I don't brush it.
So how share the screen?
How am I what?
Like, what's the screen gonna look like?
Whatever is on my laptop. That's
Whatever's
it.
on your laptop?
Yeah. I mean, I'll figure out something to put like on there if I do want to change it, but like that's really it. I'll probably just leave this as it is. Chris, is she eating? Chris, I think she's eating cereal like in the middle of this.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear
What
the
are we
play.
talking about first? I didn't know you were recording, and I told you that I was eating her.
Okay, you asked if we were ready, and you said, "Yeah, I'm pretty much ready."
I am. But you didn't say, all right, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
We got to get back in the groove of things. All right, we gotta force our way back in here.
We didn't even plan. We didn't even talk about what we were talking about after.
This was the planning. What are you talking about?
Before you started recording while we were planning.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I'm ready.
Okay, what do you want to talk about first? Listen, again, I've given you guys 4 things to start off with. Either we can start off with Kyrie Irving, and I can explain to you guys
Let's go Kyrie Irving. Yeah.
All right, quick. Starting off with that.
Let's do takeoff first.
Let's do takeoff first. Okay, so real quick as we go into that, first and foremost, I think we should all, give a moment of silence for takeoff. Some of my favorite like musical moments in the last like 8 years of my life have come from Migos, and I think this to me is like losing one of the Beatles, like in the 19. This is like losing John Lennon, except John Lennon is cool, and John Lennon didn't marry, and John Lennon didn't say John Lennon said the N-word, but John Lennon was black, so it didn't matter. Like this is as tough as a loss, like music wise, as I've had to like to see in forever. Oh my god, this is awful. This was just awful, man. I can't stress that enough. I really can't. And it's just really a bummer for us, for music, for everything.
And didn't they drop a song like the day before he died?
They did, yeah, they did. That's
a music video or something?
Yeah, they dropped a song. It was a music video. I'm gonna be honest. Did not listen to it. Did not go to it.
I did not go to it either.
Did not go to it either.
I've been listening to Migos in a year now.
I am not surprised.
The new album not this album, but I think the one before that is pretty good.
I really love hearing you eat. God, I love hearing her eat and her scrape the actual bowl. Because I think, Chris, I swear to God, she's eating popcorn with a fork, like out of a fucking bowl. Chris, pregnancy got her acting fucking different, dog. I swear to God.
It's so hard to get the noodles with a fork. They're elbow noodles.
Okay, so back to the whole Quavo thing. I want you to look at, Chris, I want you to take a look at this. So on here, and I want you to go to the chat too. What I sent the Discord a link to LeBron James' fucking latest like Instagram post. If you go to the click on Pizza Friday, like on the side. Mm-hmm. All right, Chris, can you read me what LeBron James did?
Okay, if you know me, any.
If you know me, which is already crazy, like if you know me, yes, LeBron, we all know you. We all know you.
All right, hold up. Let me finish. If you know me any, then you know how much I love Takeoff. Still doesn't feel real to me. Sad face.
Takeoff was not there. Takeoff was not there, was it?
Yeah, it's at Takeoff. You just
Yeah.
put Takeoff's at. Yeah.
I don't see it.
Go to the Pizza Friday chat. All right, I'm showing our screen right now.
I am, but okay, sorry. You click the actual link. Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead. So this, I just want to say first and foremost, I think LeBron James really does mean well. This is fucking no, Chris. I think this is just fucking hilarious. It's just him rocking the same outfit Takeoff is wearing at a photo shoot, and this is unironically hilarious. This 40-year-old man trying to show his respects is unintentionally fucking hilarious. Like it's almost like it's a Halloween costume, like trying to pay his respects. And I can't.
They call him Rocket Man because his name is Takeoff.
He took Takeoff his solo. I think his solo album was called Rocket, like Takeoff Rocket or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to I'm gonna be honest. When I think of Takeoff now, I'm gonna think about all the good moments, and I think LeBron might have put himself along with when I think of Takeoff being dead. I'm gonna think of LeBron making this post now. This is a
pretty bad post. And the very first comment I read is, "You a sellout. I ain't fuck with you no more."
I think that's unrelated, but that is also funny.
So dead.
It is, man. It's really hard to say that the guy that has $1 billion deal with Nike might be a sellout. Jeez, what's that guy talking about? But yeah, RIP to Takeoff. That's really sad all around.
Did y'all see? They took the deal away from Kanye West.
We'll get into that. Now. So I guess we'll start with Kanye then. Yeah. So, Chris, did you know that Adidas dropped Kanye from their brand?
Wait, are we starting? We didn't even do an introduction.
Fuck the introduction. We're already going. Come on, keep going. Let's keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving. This is gonna be like 3 hours.
What was it for? Like something anti-Semitic or something like that?
Yes, I think it's specifically because he said like Jews ran, like Hollywood, and then also in the Drink Champs interviews with Nori, of which this is one of the funniest interviews ever. That they took that interview down with Kanye West, but in it he said, I could say fuck Adidas and that I'm anti-Semitic. Adidas still won't drop me. That's what he said. I think that's literally what Kanye said. And it took a week. But you know the business side, the finances came up and said, "All right, guys, I think we got to drop him. All right, all right, he's forcing our hands. All right, we'll drop him." And Adidas finally dropped him. And immediately afterwards, I think like days later, it was reported that Kanye West went to try to take his Yeezy brand to Chris. Do you want to guess if I was dropped by Adidas? And I already work with Nike, and those deals are tied, where would the next brand be that you think you could go to?
The next brand, and it's not Nike.
And it can't be Nike. I already did that deal. Where would you go to next? What'd you say? Skechers?
I guess, yeah, Skechers.
Correct. That is the right answer. That is reported. I don't want to say it's factual. But it is reported that
Skechers with Yeezys.
Yes, or like he went into like the give me a second. Kanye, Yeezy.
Does that mean so now you hate Skechers even more, Eric?
No. I think he showed up at the headquarters apparently. This is alleged. This is also alleged. None of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's alleged that he, after being dropped, a day after being cut by Adidas over anti-Semitic remarks, Kanye showed up at Skechers headquarters and they wouldn't let him in. So like, I want to know if that means they wouldn't let him in. Like they saw like, oh my God, that's Kanye West, and then they said lockdown, immediate lockdown. Don't let him in.
Lockdown. We got a threat in the vicinity.
We have a threat in our building, or like they let him in and they said like, listen. Can we schedule an appointment at least? Like, listen, we can't just come in here and demand stuff. But like either way, so like he went to Skechers. It doesn't. I'm gonna guess there's not a deal with Skechers. Skechers doesn't need Kanye West. Whoever's buying Yeezys will never buy Skechers. Those things do not overlap. Those
Not in a million years.
Not in a million years. Whoever those consumers are, I have a couple friends that owns Yeezys. My sister owns Yeezy slides. I have friends that owns either Nike that owns a couple of different Adidas Yeezys. I think I know one person that owns like the Air Yeezy 2s. None of them own Skechers. None of them would consider owning Skechers. None of them would give Skechers to their kids. It's just not an option to them. So this is kind of remarkable. But I gotta say, if I'm trying to make a point that I don't need the white man's help, I don't know if immediately going to Skechers is helping me prove my point.
I think that's the opposite of your point.
I think that's the very opposite of my point. Him going to Skechers is hilarious, though. But anyway, so on to Kyrie Irving. So, what do you guys know about Kyrie Irving? Let's start there.
I know he was dropped for anti-Semitic stuff again.
That's the recent thing. That is the recent thing. Does anybody know of him beforehand?
No, not really.
Okay, so first and foremost, Kyrie Irving is a basketball player, I believe, born in Newark or like somewhere in Jersey, and he went to college at. Does anybody want to guess?
I don't know.
He went to Duke. He went to Duke University. All right.
Wow.
So this is mostly for you. So if you had to guess the type of people that would go to Duke, what type of guy do you think that would go to Duke, even if it's just to play basketball?
What do you mean?
If I told you met somebody and your takeaway was, man, that guy really thinks he's smarter than everybody, and then you found out, oh, he went to Duke. Oh, that makes sense. Cool. So that's the starting point. All right. Went to Duke. Common Duke attribute that I've seen so far, probably think they're smarter than me. Secondly, so on top of being a very talented basketball player, which is very important to eventually get to where we're going to get to, he is also now a self-anointed activist who this is a weird way to put it, but fought against the vaccine mandate while playing for the Brooklyn Nets, which is a basketball team located in, take a guess for me, Chris. Brooklyn, that's right. So in Brooklyn, when COVID dropped in 2020, 2021, we all remember the mask mandate and the vaccine mandate to where you had to wear a mask in public, right?
Yeah, for sure.
COVID, I tested positive for COVID 1 year ago today, to the date.
Oh man, high five.
Thanks.
Come on.
Your screen is frozen, so I can't really see what you're doing.
That was me holding my hand. It's not frozen. That's on you. Anyway, so in Brooklyn, this is going on over a year ago. So he was against getting a vaccine, and when asked about the vaccine, he said, I believe, fuck. Give me a second. I was going to type this up, but I'm pretty sure he said stuff along the lines of like, we never know what we're putting in our body, stuff like this. But like I remember specifically, he said he wanted to be, he believed that forcing people to get the vaccine was wrong. Right? That was the big picture idea, was that he did not believe that getting the vaccine, forcing people to get the vaccine to do their jobs, he didn't feel that was right. Okay. And he wanted to. This is also he wanted to be the voice of the voiceless. Now the voiceless being, so I will say this. Mm-hmm. Do you guys remember when the vaccine was a big deal, like over a year ago in 2021?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember them being very many voiceless people. I remember hearing a lot of people talking about not getting the vaccine.
Yeah.
It wasn't a very voiceless idea.
My ex was one of them.
Oh.
Anti-vaxxer?
Well, yeah. She wasn't anti-vaxxer. She just didn't trust it.
Kyrie's absolutely anti-vaxxer.
I will say, I got the vaccine, and as soon as it expired, I got COVID.
Did you get?
I believe that I didn't get COVID because I was vaccinated.
What was the? Did you get the booster too?
No.
You weren't fucking boosted. That's why.
I got 2 shots. The booster hadn't really come out yet.
And whose fault is that?
When we went to New York, you had 2 shots, right?
Yeah.
Right. I had 2 shots. The second one was February. They say it lasts 8 months. So
just fucking built different, Chris. Just know that.
October 24th, we went to New York. October 26th. I got COVID November 6th. Well, I tested positive.
Well,
Sicko. Anyway.
And I couldn't get the booster. 'Cause I was
You got COVID. Oh my god. LOL. Couldn't be me.
well,
You had COVID twice, didn't you?
No, I only had it once. What do you mean twice?
I had
You
COVID.
had COVID twice.
It's alleged. Okay, so like I'm like allegedly saying I had COVID the first time, like at the beginning of 2020, like in like February, because I lost my taste for like a month, and like retroactively I probably had it, but like I can't verify that. I'm not a doctor.
Oh no, you thought you could have had it because Jay had it, right?
Yes, and I did. No, I did get it, but it took a week for the positive test to come back.
Oh.
Yeah, I was on my way to get like.
You've had COVID?
Yeah, I had it.
How did you feel? Were you you didn't get the vaccine at that point, right?
No, I didn't.
How did it feel?
It was fucking atrocious, man. I couldn't.
Thank you.
Literally 2-3 days, couldn't get out of bed. My head was hurting too much.
Same. Eric was the only one that was like perfectly fine when he had COVID, I think. Weren't you fine?
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't feel a thing.
I was on my deathbed for real.
My head was hurting too much, and I had really bad diarrhea. So
all right. So back to Kyrie. So this is last year. He didn't want to get the vaccine. Felt like it was wrong to force people to get the vaccine, and didn't really. I don't think he ever really gave like a good reason, like why. But like honestly, like there is not really too much of a good reason. At least at that point, like around the end of 2020, like 2021 to get the vaccine. The only reason people said it was like, it could be anything in it. It's not well researched, and it's just like. It actually takes a long fucking time to come out, dog. We've been in this shit for 2 years. Get the fucking vaccine.
Is it technically the same with the flu shot because they don't know?
It's the same goddamn shit as the flu shot, and I've never heard.
It expires the same amount of time.
I've never heard anyone say the flu wasn't real. I've heard so many people say COVID was a man-made thing. I've never heard anybody say the fucking flu was a science thing. I've never heard that.
How embarrassing is it to have COVID in 2022? I feel like at this point, you have COVID,
like grow up.
just
Grow the fuck up.
Grow
Get
up
your shit.
last year.
If you're getting COVID in 2022, you're kissing random people in the club. There's no other way. You're spitting in people's mouths at the fucking bar.
You're literally licking the floor.
You're licking the floor.
Pretty much. For real.
So he couldn't play at games in Brooklyn or New York or in I think Golden State or like in California because those were heavy like mandated states. So last year he basically chose and did not play games and didn't get paid like a lot of money because he did not want to get the vaccine. So he sat out games for his beliefs. So this is what we're doing. We're dealing with. So I will say that dedicated to his cause, thinks he's smarter than everybody else. He's also said before he flat earther, well known to have said that the Earth was flat, and he came out like over a year later and said like, "Come on, I was just testing you guys." Duke University, smarter than everybody else, anti-vaxxer,
Thinks the world was flat.
thinks the world's flat. Okay, so all this goes into what his latest thing is, which is. He tweeted out a link to a documentary. Okay.
Hebrews to Negroes.
Hebrews to Negroes. So here's the thing: does anybody have any idea what that actually is?
No.
So it is a 3-hour documentary. So he tweeted a link to a 3-hour documentary that's just on Amazon, right? It still might be there. Chris, can you look on Amazon.com? Excuse me, and check if that documentary is still there. 3 hours.
What is it after that? It's Hebrews to Negroes, and then it says it doesn't say like Wake Up Black Community or something.
Does it say Wake Up Black? When Chris gets back with the research, he'll let me know.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay, so on there, he just tweeted out a link to it, and that's really all he did. And I will say on there, I'm just gonna ask the room if I have millions of followers, right? Yes or no?
Wake Up Black America.
Wake Up Black America. Good start. Wake Up Black America. I feel like there's other blacks that aren't in America. What about those blacks?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay, so it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
What's the price?
For $11.
Yeah, $11.
Let me ask you a question. I feel like that should be cheaper. I feel like just put it, a 3-hour documentary. Oh my god. So in the documentary, I think this will get like lost over time because like I don't think anybody like I think like 50 people saw this fucking documentary because it's fucking 3 hours. And what I mean by that is like I don't think he watched the fucking documentary. And why I don't think it is because in multiple interviews, like people have asked him like, "Hey, why did you tweet this link out in support of it?" Which question, if I'm a famous person, everything I retweet or everything I put on my story is yes or no, am I promoting that?
Yeah.
Yes. So there's that. Is absolutely right. So he did. Even if he didn't mean to fully support it, he supported it in some way. And what it seems like is in it, I guess I can't verify it. And I don't think most people verify it because it's 3 fucking hours long. And nobody's going to fucking sit to watch a 3 hour long documentary about shit that doesn't, like, if it's not about a person killing people, we're not fucking watching it. That's just flat out true. So 3 hour documentary, and in it was things that I've commonly heard before about blacks being the first Hebrews, but also like the original Jew, or like Jews being linked, like the Jews that are of today being linked to Satan. Specifically that stuff he was asked about, does he support these things? And he basically said, this is over a week ago, of which it was first brought out, and then he said, well, you guys are making up me having this much influence. I don't control this much power, and you guys are putting me in this position that's not real. While in the same interview saying, I am blessed to be in this position, I can reach a lot of people, and I want to help as many people as I can, all this stuff. So in one interview, he did not explain in this documentary what he supported. That which seemed to include things I have heard before from many other black men that have gone to jail and talked to me about. They have read many books, and they're all Muslim, and they're all big Louis Farrakhan fans. And in it stuff saying Jews linked to Satan. He did not say, "Hey, I don't support that stuff," but I really am supportive of people knowing where they all come from, all this other stuff. I'm focused on that part. He doesn't do that. He just said, you guys are making this stuff up. I can reach a lot of people, but I can't reach a lot of people. Blah 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 blah. Didn't backtrack anything. So again, flat earther, Duke University, really good at basketball, anti-vaxxer, doesn't back down, does not want to be told what to do. All right.
Okay. All right.
So, didn't get fined, didn't get suspended by his team. Like, I want to say it took like days. People, interviewers, and I feel bad for him now because he doesn't seem like a bad guy. But Jesus Christ, it's Jewish people in Brooklyn. I feel like there's a large population of Jews in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially in New York.
So yeah. So in New York, so people, especially in New York, I don't think it's like if he was playing in fucking. Fuck, let me think. If he was playing in Toronto, I don't know it'd be the same. I don't know. But he basically never said, I don't support the idea of Jews being linked to Satan. I get like that's too specific, but like he basically never said, I did not mean to offend anybody. But what he did do was say, I can't be anti-Semitic if I know where I came from. Basically alluding to saying like there's Jew in me. How could I be racist? Like that's what he's alluding to, which is something.
Or he's relating like the.
He's relating to sort of. He's relating blacks to being Jewish and Hebrew, which is true because black people are the first man. So I could really relate black people to everything. So he's not wrong. But if people are simply saying, hey, there are some offensive thing in this documentary he did not watch. I'm gonna explain to you guys. I promise you guys, he did not watch 3 hours of this fucking documentary. I think he watched 25 minutes at most because he's a fucking basketball player and he should be in the fucking gym instead of watching 3 hours fucking documentaries about Hebrews and Negroes. All right, I can't.
He probably just saw the title of the documentary and was like, yeah.
No, I guarantee it's probably somebody close to him saying this is a good video, man. Watch it. He's probably like, yeah, I'll get to it. You know what? These clips seem good. And like now at this point, at this point now, he's been suspended by the team after a week. They let it rock for a week, and I think in basketball world, just know this team is a fucking mess. This team fucking sucks right now. Shit is hitting the fan. And Kyrie Irving, who's their second best player, great ball player. They need him, but Jesus Christ, did so much bad press because the whole league, like after he sent out all that stuff and didn't apologize for it, which again, I'll be the one to say it. he should probably apologize and say, hey guys, listen, we all have different viewpoints, but I didn't mean to offend anybody first and foremost. My bad. There's nothing wrong to just say my bad. Everybody does it.
But you know, he's not. He's from Duke.
He's from Duke University. Very important.
He ain't gonna back down.
Duke University ball player doesn't back down. All right. The fucking basketball league put out like a fucking statement. The entire league, it just put out a random statement that just said, "Hey guys, we in the NBA, we love the Jews." like word for word, the league put out a statement that said, "Listen, we don't support anti-Semitism," and like that's it. They didn't mention him at all. They didn't mention why they put out the statement. They just said, "Well, we love the Jews, guys."
Is that why people were posting that?
Which thing? Which thing?
Like, I stand with Jews. I love Jews.
that might be with the Jews. Yeah, I mean maybe something's always happening. Listen, there's always something happening with the Jews. No, I'm not anti-Semitic. I promise you guys. I love them. But anyway, so that happened. The league fucking. Oh my god, this whole shit's fucking wild. So fast forward to closer to now. He was suspended from the team on Friday. He's suspended for 5 games, which is, let's say that's about like a week to 2 weeks of games. Mm-hmm. A week of games for sure. After a week of where they didn't do anything, he's suspended now for a week. And I gotta fucking look at the thing I sent you guys. All right. So on there, the owner of the team gave him like a fucking to-do list of shit he has to do to be reinstated by the fucking team. And I'm gonna be honest, it's fucking little ridiculous. And he messed up, but this is hilarious. So
wait, hold up.
First, so Samara, I'm gonna go to you first and foremost. If you were running a business and you had a brand ambassador, somebody that represented the company, and they did something bad, like that, let's say they posted something that was just very like anti-gays or something, and you said like, I gotta get rid of this guy. It's a bad look for our company right now. Would you give them a list of things to do to come back, or would you just cut them?
I would cut them.
That's my thinking. Is like, oh my god. So I'm gonna go through this list of stuff he has to do because of this. So the Nets have delivered Kyrie Irving 6 items he must complete to return to the team. All right. First, he must apologize / condemn the movie, donate $500,000 to anti-hate causes, sensitivity training, anti-Semitic training, meet with ADL, Jewish leaders, and meet with Joe Tsai, who is the owner of the team, to demonstrate understanding.
So why do they feel like that's a way for him to come back? Because it doesn't seem genuine if you're being kind of forced to do it to come back.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe athletes, or I don't believe bad people shouldn't have jobs. Bad people should have jobs. But I will say, this seems like a lot of hassle for a team that sucks. This is dog. This shit isn't going to change even if he comes back. He could do all this stuff. And go ahead.
People have done stuff like that when things happen on their own accord.
Yeah.
To an extent. So for them to have to put out a list and be like, do this or you can't come back, it just seems like,
oh my god,
it's not genuine.
To me, they are doing everything they can to just for the chance that he might be willing to come back. Because if I'm him, even if I'm wrong, I could still apologize and decide I don't want to play for this team. This is such a fucking Chris.
It seems like they want him to jump through hoops.
This is jumping through, but like they should have did this a week ago. They could have asked him to do like 1 or 2 of these things a week ago, and I think like if he just apologized in the first place, this wouldn't have happened. But oh my god, he tried to give $500,000 to like another like Jewish cause, and they just said no thanks. They said it's like he tried to donate money to, I forget what it was, but he tried to donate money, and they just decided, no, we don't need that. Nah.
Because it's not a genuine gesture. It's just doing something to get you out the hole that you put yourself in.
I also don't know if it was like, I guess it doesn't matter. Like Kyrie Irving's $500,000. This is 2 days ago. ADL CEO. I don't know what ADL is. I don't hope that doesn't make me anti-Semitic. But the CEO just says they wouldn't accept the $500,000 that he tried to give 2 days ago.
Which is so much money.
That's so much fucking money.
That is a lot of money.
So
$500,000.
I'm gonna be honest. let's say when last year when the baby said all that stuff about the gays and suck a dick in the parking lot, if if he wanted to give $500,000 to to a charity, if you were that charity, would you say no? Like how prideful could you be before you accept $500,000?
I've been like, thank you, I accept your apology.
But
you gotta have a lot of pride just say no to half a
that's
mil.
what I'm saying is like I can't like this is they are standing on a lot of principles and like I don't know if I would do the same. That's so much money to say we know you don't mean this and like we like if they must think it's bad money. They have to. But geez,
like in my head I'd be like, nah, he don't mean this, but I'd be like, thank you for your donation.
but like because like if you do accept it, you're basically saying he's good. Like if you let him like if you accept his money, you're basically saying, all right, we're good now. He did it, guys. Come on, look at us.
Basically letting him off the hook.
Yeah. You basically say, like, listen, as long as you fucking give us money, you can go ahead and say whatever the fuck you want, man. As long as you're paying for the shit. But like that's a lot.
It wasn't like donate $10,000 or donate
$500,000.
Exactly, that's $500,000.
So he makes probably like $30 million a year just from playing the sport.
But maybe on behalf of the community, like if that organization would have to come out and be like, on behalf of us, we forgive, whatever, and like maybe they would get more backlash, or they thought they'd get more backlash than it was worth.
So at this point now, he's been suspended from the team. When they could have did it a week ago.
Only 5 days. Sorry, Orange.
5 games.
Somebody said indefinite.
It's 5.
5 games.
So it's 5 games because I think they wanted to put it's like a 2-week frame, and I think they're going to use that to decide if they want to let him back or not. But I think they get rid of him. But I think it's basically It's honestly indefinitely, but like they put the number to it, so like let's say 5 games. So Nike has cut ties with him. He has, if I'm correct, the highest selling basketball shoe in the market and has for the last 7 years.
What?
So he was about to come out with his 6th or 7th shoe, and he had the most popular like sold basketball sneaker for years now.
Are they nice shoes? Why do we not know
this guy?
So little, yeah.
It's a basketball player. That's why. It's a fucking basketball player.
I'm about to look up the shoes.
Kyrie Irving. Let's look up Kyrie Irving Nike shoe.
What are they called?
They're just called the Kyries. They're just his name.
Kyrie said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean,
they're basketball.
Oh my gosh, look, this one is SpongeBob.
That's really the biggest one. That has to be in my head. Probably. I've seen it before.
Looks like something you would wear.
I wouldn't wear those. I don't like. To me, they're too basketball looking. You know what I mean? I'm getting older. I'm getting out of. They're too basketball looking.
These look like some you would wear.
Are you posting it on the? Are you showing where the?
I don't know how to post on the chat. Okay.
Just click the link and just put the link on the Pizza Friday messages.
Oh, well, I texted it to your phone.
You motherfucker.
Hold on.
I'm looking at it. Yeah, so there's that. He's getting dropped. He's losing brand deals. And so this is what I say when I'm feeling bad for him now. Now it's at the point to where so many public figures are bashing him. It's Shaq is calling him an idiot. Charles Barkley, former basketball player, is calling him an idiot. LeBron James is saying what he did was bad, and I can't stand for it. And they're all sort of right. But I feel bad now because I can only feel so good about everybody publicly shaming one black guy to where it's now you guys are really excited because let's keep it a buck. The white people will love to jump on a black guy. White people love when a black people shame another black person, because it probably doesn't feel too good for them to do it, but they will have no shame to get another black person to do it. And I don't want him to be the guy black people hate, because that's just circumventing the white people hate guy. You know what I mean? So I feel bad at this point. But on the other hand, he's getting so much support now from the super blacks. It's where it's just oh come on guys, we're missing the point here. They're all saying they're all saying oh, where were you guys, condemning all this other stuff? You guys are letting China get off the hook. And like there's that, and like they're saying, well, he's right in the first place. Look at how the white people are really stepping on it for speaking the truth. And it's like, dog, nobody here watched the fucking 3-hour documentary where it all started. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen play out in my life for a basketball player for a documentary nobody's watched. 3 hours.
I think for a lot of people, they're just looking at it like, well, this thing that happened that was way worse or equally as bad. No consequences. And y'all are like,
I've seen
doing all this.
I've seen so many tweets saying like so many of black people saying like slavery was worse than the Holocaust, guys. Let's get over it. Which is like it's true, but like it's like you know what I mean? It was like I feel like we're missing the point here, guys. Like I feel like he just like we're circumventing the issue, which is just like it's just a dude that couldn't say my bad when
Why are people comparing the Holocaust to slavery?
because I think at the end of the day, black people are the most disrespected. So whenever a black person disrespects somebody else, there will always be a large group of black people ready to jump in and say to jump in to help the shield. Because at some point we have to stick together. You know what I mean? Like we at some point we gotta like stick up for each other.
Yeah,
but like
slavery's
everything goes
a lot more recent.
Everything goes back to slavery. All of history of like this country, even both Americas go back to slavery. But like I can't even start with like saying like, oh well, like Jews are a part of slavery. It's like, dog, everybody was a part of everybody helped in slavery. Nobody's innocent. Nobody helped.
To me, it just sounds like an oppression Olympics.
Yeah, so like there's that. So it's the oppression Olympics where the blacks will always win. But it, like I just don't see it helping. I don't see it helping this cause, and it's just clear now. There's just apparently two sides to where it's you're either super against Kyrie or you have to be super for him, and I just don't want to do either. I can't support the guy that thinks he's smarter than me, went to Duke, anti-vaxxer, but I will not be a part of the Fox News crowd. Like I can't do it. I can't do it. This is a win. This is a
super whites.
I can't be a part of the super whites, Chris. It's a battle you don't win. There's no winning in this one. So ultimately, how this plays out, if you guys care, check in about like a week or two, because I guarantee he gets cut, and like I think he's gonna be out of the league, simply because he won't apologize, and that does suck. That does suck, but it's.
Oh, so he still hasn't apologized.
No.
Yeah.
Not sincerely. What he so like imagine this is the closest example I've heard to it is like imagine I say something about you and you're like genuinely hurt by it, and you tell me, and my response is just I'm sorry that it hurt you. And
that's not an apology.
So there's that. That's the closest thing he said to an apology was that.
That's like saying I'm sorry that you feel some kind of way.
Right, and that's essentially the closest thing we got to an apology about him tweeting a link to a documentary which it seemed to be confirmed had things against anti-white Jewish people. It's pretty confirmed that that's what was in it. Whether or not like he was right to do that or not, like it's his choice. Bad people, like people that are racist, should have jobs at some point. People got to make money, but like
the film aims to prove
let's hear
Black
it.
Hebrew Israelites believe that certain people of color, including Black Americans, are the true descendants of the biblical Israelites.
Does that matter?
It says aims at uncovering the true identity of the children of Israel by proving the true ethnicity of Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, the sons of Ham. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Ham. Okay.
Is it HAAM?
Yeah. Say
No,
HAM.
H-A-M.
Ham. Yeah, just ham.
They're missing it. It says find out what the filmmakers believe.
That's weird. Don't Muslims hate pigs? I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not racist. Everybody relax. Hey, come on, guys.
Find out what the filmmakers believe Islam, Judaism, and Christianity have covered up for centuries in regards to the true biblical identity of the so-called Negro in this movie that purports to back up their claims with research.
So like
3.1 out of 10.
This is a what?
Huh?
It has a what out of 10?
3.1.
I'm surprised it's still on
Somebody
Amazon.
said it was a bore.
Dog, it's 3 fucking hours. How long do you have to tell me that blacks are Hebrews? How long do you have to tell me this? I'm so honest. I'm so honest to God. I don't feel like you need a religious fucking expert, like 3-hour exploration to explain this to me, dog. The first man was black. It's so easy to say blacks are originally Hebrews as well. I don't need 3 hours. It can't be that good to be 3 hours.
That's the director.
The budget was $8,500.
That's the director?
That's the director.
Yeah, man, good for him.
The tagline is "A lie can't live forever."
It's just, dog, man. I don't know. Long story short, he might be out of the league soon, or he could be signed to the Lakers in like 2 fucking weeks, dog. I have no fucking idea. But that's the Kyrie Irving thing, all in all. Like, how do you guys feel after hearing all this explained to you guys?
Well,
this is the fun. Like, I'm gonna be honest. This is like the weirdest sports story I think I've heard in like the past 5 years. This is like really weird.
Yeah.
So, oh my god,
sounds really complicated.
Okay, so like backstory. So like I meant to him being really good at playing basketball is super important because he should have gotten cut earlier. So like there was a white guy a year ago. What the fuck is his name? There was a white guy a year ago that he was on a Twitch stream. He was playing. I think he was playing Warzone, Chris, and he basically he died in the game. And he said a slur, a old time slur against Jews. Okay.
An old time slur.
Okay, so if I'm right, it started with a Myers Leonard. Okay, and I'm gonna say the slur started with a K and ended with an E. Okay, so I'm not gonna say it. All right, because I want to still have my basketball career. Okay. So Myers Leonard is his name. So he said the slur, apologized, and he's a Miami Heat player. If I'm right, the owners of the team were Jewish. Okay? So they cut him. And he has not played another basketball game since then. He has not played another basketball game since then. That dude is 7 foot tall and shot like 40% from 3. Dog, if he is as good as you can be without being on a team because of saying a slur. And Kyrie shared a link to a 3-hour documentary saying "fuck the white Jews" apparently, and he almost got away with it.
He was playing the game.
He was playing a game. He wasn't. Yeah, he was off the clock, just like Kyrie. He was off the clock. He was off the clock.
He was like saying it in response to the.
He died. Yeah, he died and said "fucking You know what I mean? You just like, Chris, you've died. Like, you've said bad words before. It happens. You have a gamer moment.
Yeah, but I never said a slur.
You never said a slur?
No.
Chris, you called me a fucking bitch because I killed you multiple times.
That's not a slur.
That's not a slur? What is a slur? Go ahead. Chris, can you tell me some?
You could have said the N-word.
Chris, can you tell me some slurs just so I get a reference point?
I ain't falling for that.
Samara, can you tell me some slurs? I just need an idea of what they are.
I don't know any.
Yeah, exactly. We're just still going to have our careers. But that's the whole Kyrie thing. It's just so it's I forget the last thing it was, but like Kanye West like a week ago put up like a tweet or like an Instagram post like of him like saying I stand with Kyrie. These are the only real people left. And like I don't know about you guys. I don't want to be on the same side as the guy.
That's
like,
not a good look.
I don't want to be on the same side as the guy that's publicly saying why is this guy in his 8-inch penis having sex with my wife.
It's it.
I don't want to be on Kanye West's side right now.
I just want to say also, like, for somebody to even know that that's a slur.
Oh my God, that one, the Myers Leonard thing is hilarious. I pray if you.
And all it is like, it'll be like what you said, and then asterisks in between. I'm like, what is that word?
Dog, it's. I've never once said that slur like in like. I know of it. I don't think I've ever used like my tongue to like say that word. For him to have it in his brain first and foremost,
you must say it a lot.
It's my saying thing of like it's when like white people say the N-word. It's like, man, you have to think about the word to say it.
Mm-hmm.
He must have. That couldn't have been the first time he said that word. It's such an.
I didn't even even know that was a.
It's a word from the 1940s, and he never played a basketball game since. It's been over a year. He said, "I'm sorry." Hasn't stepped on the court since. Oh my god. So you guys want to talk about Drake?
Yep.
This is great. Let's talk about this new fucking album. So Drake and 21 Savage came out with a collab album recently.
Drake is the baddest bitch on the
Drake
album.
is the fucking baddest bitch on the album. So I didn't know this. So on this album that just came out, Drake starts off. I don't know if you know this either. The first song on the track is the one where he's like verbally munching 21 Savage to talk to his ops. It's fucking. That's the first song on the actual album. It's the very first one, and like I was like appalled because it was like 40 minutes. It was like 40 seconds of it. It was just like, Jesus God, 21, please start. I can't keep hearing it. It's the very first song on it, but ultimately, so I want to say this: I listened to I think 12 songs out of it so far. I don't know how many songs it is. It might be like one or two more songs after that, but from what I've heard, it is all right. It is a okay album. Not amazing, not too bad. Definitely, it was a passable Drake album. I think it's better than his. I don't know if it's better than CLB. I don't. It's definitely better. Honestly, never mind. But
Bro, they said he dissed 5 people in the album.
So I fully believe that.
Megan Thee Stallion, Williams.
Serena Williams' husband, most importantly.
Yeah, sorry.
Most importantly.
Is his name Alexis?
I believe so.
Wow, it is.
Yeah.
Kanye West.
Yes, he did do that. Which that's also who.
Is it Dram?
Drum? Yeah.
Drum.
Yeah, I believe. I'm pretty sure about that too. Yeah.
And Ice Spice.
That one.
It's so unnecessary because why are you still trying to make her relevant?
Whoa! What do you mean make her relevant? She is relevant.
Bro, that song is trash that he just came out with, and Munch is trash as well.
I also think it's pretty bad.
You think Munch is bad?
Bro,
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You could read the comments of her new song. It's called Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, I love the
song.
song.
Everybody was like,
yeah, I love the song.
They're like, we're going straight to the bottom of the chart with this one.
Dog, oh my god, that song is hot as y'all are tripping.
That song is hot.
That song.
Are we listening to the same song?
Yes, we did. Oh my god, that song is great. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, how can I lose if I'm already chose? Like, oh my god.
I can't tell if you're actually.
I like the song. I think she's good. She's not amazing, but oh my god, she makes good songs.
No, she doesn't.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
They're like,
Y'all.
we're hitting rock bottom with this one.
Y'all better stay out of bad bitch business. Y'all don't know what's good the fuck y'all talking about, dog. Y'all really don't fucking know. This is good music, y'all.
Good music.
These are hard
Bro,
singles. These
we're
songs.
into the salty spittoon with this one.
Y'all don't know real music, dog. This shit is slapping, dog.
It's trash, and they just keep making her relevant by referencing her. Like, Drake, there was no need for you to diss her because... Why?
Because he flew her out and then unfollowed her like after it. That's this is a 40-year-old man, and like this is
nobody knows why.
nobody wants to know why, dog. This man's 40 years old and is behaving like a 22-year-old. Anyway, so like the album's all right, and he dissed a bunch of people on it. The Ice Spice one, that one's weird because
Which one?
the Ice Spice one is the reference saying like it's basically saying like she's a. Go ahead. Thank you.
She's intent trying to rap. It's good on mute.
That's also true. That is also true. I think the songs could sound good on mute too,
But
as well as a song.
Couldn't that be a lot of people?
Oh no, it's her. Oh no, it's her.
Because it says Drake co-signed her song.
He sure did. Everybody did, dog. It's a good song.
It's not.
Chris, stay out of bad bitch business, dog. You're not supposed to be in it. Chill the fuck out. So there's that. There is. Can you pull up the drum disc? Because this one's hilarious. This one's hilarious.
So the lyric is, "Try to bring the drama to me. He ain't know how we cha-cha slide."
So there's that. So after that's a pretty good one. That's also like, when did the drum song come out? If I'm right, it came out in like 2014. It came out in like 2015, 7 years ago.
Yeah, and he said that he felt like Hotline Bling was a ripoff of his song Cha Cha.
Yes. And it was. And it was. It was. Yeah, we'll be honest, it was. It's a better song.
It's not just him saying that; other people are saying that, and then
Everybody said that, dog. We all knew it was. It was a better song, but we all knew it was a ripoff. It was a good song.
Yeah, it's a good
I
song.
think Hotline Bling is one of Drake's top 3 songs. Honest to God. And then, yeah, it's a ripoff. Dog, it's a better song, though. And
so out of it because some of these lyrics, I'm just like, huh?
How would you piece this together? It's so old, and it's so weird for this 39-year-old man to hold this much malice in his heart. So about the Drum thing, Drum, I want to say on like Friday or Saturday, he put up on his story about him like explaining how serious it was and how Drake had people beat him up and body slam him because of the whole beef.
That's what he said.
Like 6 or 7 years ago. None of us knew this. Why did you tell us, Drum? and he's talking about it. And like, if Chris, I don't know if you remember who Drum looks like. He looks happy as hell talking about how he got the beats broken off of him. He got fucking beat up WWE style, smiling in the camera.
He said, "I want to make it clear that it was his bodyguard."
It was. Of course, Drake ain't get his hands dirty. Drake, Drum is like 6'3". Like Drum is a big dude, but yeah, like it's so weird because like, dude, he went and told like, oh my, like yeah, man, this nigga's holding on to beef. I remember when he had his bodyguard beat me up. It was just like, dog, why did you tell us that?
That's from 5 years ago.
5 years ago? Why did? Yeah.
He said, why don't you talk about how you got smacked by Diddy?
He hasn't talked about that. Oh my god, I remember hearing about that like it was yesterday, dog. That's one of the funniest stories I've ever heard about Drake. Oh my god. So that
Drum is smiling the whole time.
The whole video, he's talking about what happened. He's just smiling away.
Just like it's the best day of his life.
Every day is the best day of his life. Anyway, so can you tell me about the Serena Williams diss? First, for backstory, Drake, there was a period of time where Drake was at Serena Williams like
they were dating, right?
They probably were, but I know specifically because like there's videos of him at her games for like a long stretch of time. So like Drake is a big groupie. He goes to all the courtside basketball games. He goes to all the courtside tennis. Like, oh my, big fan vibes. But go ahead.
So the lyric is, sidebar, Serena, your husband's a groupie. He claimed we don't got a problem, but no, boo. It is like you coming for sushi.
What? What was that last part? What was that last part?
Right. No, boo, it's like you coming for sushi. And they said he did respond.
His
and said,
yeah, she sure did.
The reason I stay winning is because I'm relentless about being the absolute best at whatever I do, including being the best groupie for my wife and daughter.
And which is hilarious to on Drake, because Drake is like his son's least biggest fan.
I feel like Drake tries to hide his son on
No,
purpose.
he did, Chris. There was a whole like 8-month period after the Pusha T diss, and we were just like, Drake, you have a son? What?
Oh yeah, I only love my bed or whatever. But
yeah.
What's his son's name? Like, how clever.
Oh my god, yeah, it's fucking.
But they said that they became friends like a decade ago, Drake and Serena.
I believe it.
They were dating rumors back in 2015, and then Serena got married in 2017.
This man's bringing up all the old beef. 7 years ago, he's holding on to this stuff.
Yep.
All right.
What is this man, a teenager?
No, worse. He's a bad bitch. Okay, what's the Megan Thee Stallion diss?
It says lying about getting shot, but she's still a stallion.
Okay, so Chris is shaking his head. Is that okay? So first of all,
okay, so
go ahead.
No, so it says some people think that Drake was rapping about a woman who was being dishonest about body enhancing injections, but everybody else thinks they were referencing Megan.
That's what.
Shot by Tory Lanez in 2020. But Megan went off.
That first part about like Lil Yachty, who was on another song on this album, said, yeah, Drake was just talking about women lying about getting ass shots, which is like, Dog, come on, we're not idiots. Like, you know what I mean?
We're not idiots.
This isn't our first time listening to music, dog. If it's one thing, if it's both, that's fine. Congratulations, you assaulted women twice. But so like, but it's definitely the first thing. Don't assault our intelligence.
Megan is like,
Oh my gosh,
super-
she was so upset, and I would be too.
Oh, she feels like people are joking about her getting shot.
She did no, because he is. So first of all. We'll get into you saying the idea like, well, maybe what if she's lying? But like we'll give that in a second.
What was lying?
You
Just saying. I listened to Tory Lanez before that whole situation.
and you
during,
still
he has a new album. It's
Right.
a good album.
uh-huh.
Sorry.
So you won't stand for black women.
No, I will.
Just not that one?
I mean, yeah, her too. But
You're just gonna support the guy that shot her.
I'm not supporting the actions. The album is a good album.
That is supporting the. Is his music too good to like just give up on? Like is he Michael Jackson or something? Like I don't get it.
It's just
He didn't. Is it Thriller good? Is it Off the Wall good? Like what?
It's a good. His past 3 albums since this situation have been really good.
We got Miss Tory Lanez over here. We got
Oh
They're
man.
just good
We-
albums.
we got Terry Lanez over here, dog.
Terry
People
Lanez.
say Michael Jackson did bad stuff.
Michael Jackson is one of the greatest artists of all time. Tory Lanez is a bitch. Tory Lanez doesn't make that good of a music for it to get past. His music was never good enough. Michael, just Mike. That's it. R. Kelly doesn't get a pass. All right. Tory Lanez doesn't get a pass. Okay. Brian McKnight doesn't get a pass. I don't know. I just think he looks funny. But but none of them get a fucking pass. Michael Jackson barely gets a pass. And the only reason why is because Off the Wall is probably the greatest album ever created. But if not for that, and
Off
like
the Wall with Smooth Criminal on there.
I think that's bad.
What's Off the Wall?
Off the Wall is the one with Off the Wall on it.
What? I don't know.
Jesus.
How Off the Wall goes.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, Tory Lanez fan. But anyway, so back
I
to
don't know how Off the Wall goes.
back to fucking Drake still being a bad bitch talking on women.
Can you add in that TikTok that I sent you?
Which one is it? Which one is it?
The one where they're in the like WWE arena.
Give me a second.
He's like walking.
I'll add it to the chat. Give me a second.
I didn't send it to Chris.
I'll send it to.
Okay, that is a good album.
So yeah, I'll send that to the Discord. But anyway, so about what Megan did, which he absolutely did. That's flat out true. He absolutely did do that. Okay, there's no way around it. He did do that, and it's so unnecessary. But so I've talked to our friend Justin, who helped me understand this.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of you guys know who Jay Prince is?
No.
Think of the closest thing we can think of to being a rap mob boss in like the real world. He owns. I think he owns. Does he own Motown Records? He owns records. He owns labels. He is very high powered. Okay, so if you remember when Drake and Kanye West, when Drake was at the Kanye West concert, and on the song he says the only reason I squashed that diss, as you see, was because of Jay Prince. So the only he has basically Drake makes money for him. That's the long way of doing it.
He has so many labels.
Or so you looked them up?
Yeah.
So on top of it, I believe he owns some labels in Houston. So if you remember when Megan Thee Stallion earlier this year had tried to get out of her contract with her original music label that was through the former baseball player Carl Crawford, who you guys probably don't know, in Houston, that was a big thing. And what I'm pretty sure is that overhead of that is Jay Prince. So if Jay Prince, who is for the label that she is trying to get out of, or that has gotten out of because of the lowball offer she got and how little she said she was getting paid by it, it would make a lot more sense if Jay Prince is also around spreading these things of being anti-Meg to Drake, who is also under him. That being said, I cannot understand so many people riding for Tory Lanez like he is Michael Jackson. Like she is saying, well, he makes good music. But I can't name 3 good Tory Lanez songs for the love of God for me.
No, neither can I.
Tory Lanez diss Drake diss Drake. I can't say a good song.
Those are just the ones on the radio.
Can't think of a good song.
All
so
right, Miss Tory Lanez.
Yeah, fucking. Drake diss Tory Lanez in on More Life. I can't believe like the turnaround of this guy to just the enemy of my enemy. This shit is fucking ridiculous. And like, I'm gonna be honest. Drake's gotta be an old, bitter person, man.
Yes.
This sounds real bitter and old.
So when he dissed Kanye West in there, he mentioned Jay Prince.
He sure did.
And they said like Jay Prince is the one that introduced Drake to Lil Wayne.
I believe.
Lil Wayne,
I believe either one. That guy is literally like one of the highest influencing people in the music industry.
Oh yeah, he founded Rap A Lot and then encouraged everybody else like Birdman and them to do their labels. And then it also says that he like manages Floyd Money Mayweather.
Dog, can you like think about that? Think about that.
And
And
Shakur,
Tupac?
no, Stevenson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, boxer. And Andre Ward. And then
Those are big boxer names, too.
Signed to Young Money Entertainment.
So I will say this: if that is the guy telling me to say again, if
Like 57, wow.
let's say hypothetically that is just him telling Drake to say that because he is trying to put the word out that Meg Thee Stallion is still lying about getting shot, which she is not. Which is clear as day. She definitely got shot. I don't see how you go to the doctor if you don't get shot. I don't see those things don't add up. If that guy is telling me to say, hey, why don't you go ahead and add this line to it? I'm saying yes, sir, as fast as possible.
So you think
There is
that-
nothing else I can say besides, you got it, boss.
You think he's had him add the line?
I think it's definitely possible. I think it'd be like I can't think of another reason why Drake would do it unless outside thing is telling him that she is lying and that he should probably say it. This is a really unnecessary line. Most of these things were unnecessary, but I can't imagine Drake having like a real relationship with Megan Thee Stallion to where this was necessary. Unless I don't know, unless Nicki Minaj is telling him to fucking diss her. I can't think of a reason.
Didn't the baby have a line dissing Megan Thee Stallion saying she was lying as well?
Well, yeah, saying him and her had sex, yeah.
No, I thought it was about her getting shot too.
I don't fucking care. I mean, maybe it was, but nobody heard that. Nobody listened to the album. Nobody heard the diss.
Nobody heard that.
Nobody heard it. Yeah, nobody heard it. Nobody heard the fucking diss.
No one paid attention.
Yeah, no one paid attention to that one. That's fucking whatever.
Well,
But that's
I mean,
that's really it so far. That's,
Drake is.
it would be different if it was like maybe more recent things, but honestly, like you just look like you're holding a grudge for dumb stuff.
He's just a bitter man.
he sounds like he's doing a bitter man. He's like, if you like, I don't know if you saw his Instagram, like on Friday when he put the album out, he had like 5 different things of a story, just posting fucking fat tittied anime women on his story, like he's not 40 years old. It's the weirdest thing, dog. This is such a weird rebrand. Okay, so I sent. Okay, can you go to the latest thing I sent to the Discord? Can you go to it? I just want to know if you can see it, because I'm about to say it. I'm about to say it. So let me know if you see it.
Okay. The tweet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Okay. Do you want to read it for the class?
It says Drake got his body done twice and is still big, mind you. The abs are fake, the hair extensions on its last leg. He's addicted to porn, pushing 40 and no wife, light skin. He doesn't have his papers. His child is a ginger. It's so much to go off of, sis.
Getting his body done twice and still big is like the meanest thing I've ever heard.
Body done.
He did get, so like that's absolutely true. I know vividly. Him and Kanye West both are like linked to getting like BBL surgeries. Not BBL. I'm sorry, lipo. I'm sorry. They didn't get their ass done. I'm sorry. That's false.
You know Dr. Miami, the like famous.
Yeah.
Bro, he literally made a TikTok about it 4 hours ago that says, when Drake asked me to do his second round of lipo, but I'm a hottie before I'm a surgeon.
I saw. Oh my god.
You mess with Meg, you mess with me, and the sound is
Go get somebody else to do it. Oh my god. I stand with Megan too, dog. Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Dr. Miami is hilarious. Oh, sorry.
I don't know how much of this album I'm gonna listen to. The album is it's all right. It might even be good, but it's not the best Drake thing I've ever heard. This is nothing like I don't think I.
Bro, it's the 21 Savage part. It
Like,
sounds too like sassy for me.
Oh my god! So like
just the little like.
So much of the album is sassy. So much of the album really is sassy. Like I think there's definitely good bars in it. It's 100%. I think the sassy Drake has been in a while.
It says 21. What does it say? 21. Can you do something for me?
21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops here for me? 21. Do your thing here, homie. 21. Do your thing here, homie. Oh my fucking god. This is the very first song. Listen, the best song on the entire album is the one he fucking dissed Meg on. He ruined that song. There's a whole Daft Punk sample. There's like a really good sample on the song, and he fucking ruined it for me, man. I can't fucking believe this fucking guy. I can't fucking believe it, dog. Yeah, man. So, you're not going to see me at the next Drake concert, I'll tell you that, guys. Oof.
Who's going to be able to afford it, honestly?
I've sold my leg before. I can sell another one.
Hey.
All right, so what do you...
Go see Rod Wave at the end of the month.
I've got so dog. I keep getting those YouTube ads too. Rod Wave coming to Charlotte. It's like
for him.
that. I was gonna say that. There's a woman there too. Is it Coyle Ray? Who else is coming?
Is it?
Not Coyle. I don't think it's Coyle Ray.
You would go see Coyle Ray again.
She was supposed to come, but got canceled like in middle of the year.
Coyle Ray. I know.
It's Tussie. Yeah.
Someone else. Oh, Mariah the Scientist.
I don't listen to her enough, but I would.
She's okay, me either.
Do you know how much tickets are as of right now?
Can you
go ahead, can you do some research for me? Thank you very much.
Yeah. I mean, did you get your tickets for
Babytron? Not yet. I gotta tell Jade, me and Jay are gonna hold off to getting it this weekend. But right now it looks like it's around 50. If it goes up to 60, I'll still pay for it. Like I think about 60 is about as much as I pay. A little.
I was about to say, what's your max?
Oh, I think over 60 is like you're really pushing it. Like it's.
Yeah, because where's it at? I wonder what.
It's at the Fillmore. It's at the Fillmore.
Oh, yeah, anything over 60 is.
Yeah.
Because it's standing and
it's all standing. Yeah, so I was like, dog. I'm paying just to get in. I'm not getting good seats. I'm just paying to get in. I don't know, dog.
You're just gonna be standing there.
I always get shocked that like is he white?
He's mixed. Yeah.
The tickets for Rod Wave, if you want to be on the floor, is $400. The cheapest ones are.
Where's the venue?
$79.
Where's the venue? Is it?
Center.
Oh wow, big time. He's big time.
No, Bojangles Coliseum. Sorry.
Almost there. Almost big time.
Well, okay. I mean that's. I was saying Spectrum Center. That's big time,
that's
dog.
Better than the Fillmore or like NC Music Factory or
the PNC. The PNC?
No. Oh yeah. Well, I think
the PNC's outside, right?
PNC's bigger than. Don't you think PNC's bigger?
It's bigger, but it's bigger, but that's just because it's outside, right? Like the actual,
Yeah, the lawn seats.
Yeah. That's really it. I'll pay to go see Babytron. If you tell me right now, like Eric, the Rod Wave tickets are $40, I might consider it, but that's really it.
I literally saw that post for Babytron. I think it was in my email, maybe.
You got an email for it?
I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta send this to Eric right now.
Oh my god. I gotta get some really tight pants. I gotta get some True Religion jeans. I gotta get.
Yeah. That's like, I don't know. I feel like you listen to Babytron all the time.
Yeah, well, it's fact. That's why. That's I'm the man I am today because I listen to Babytron a lot.
He's slowly turning into Babytron.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, easily. Top 2.
Top 2?
Yeah.
Number 1.
Michael Jackson.
Number 1. Babytron is number 1.
Babytron's number 1. Michael Jackson's number 2.
What's your top 2, Chris?
It's not Babytron. I can tell you that.
It's One Piece, the musical, and then One Piece, the original. And then One Piece, just the regular soundtrack.
I'm so dead. Oh. I mean,
Janet Jackson.
Sounds like good top 2.
I legit think Michael Jackson's probably the best performing artist that's ever exists.
Is it? Are you going top 2 as in favorite or top 2 most listened?
Favorite. Like I don't listen to Michael Jackson too often, but I think he could not miss. The sheer amount of work he's put in, and despite everything he allegedly did, and because like I can't overlook the fact that the FBI went in against him, and that they did not convict him. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know if I can ignore that enough. But Jesus Christ, the music is untouchable. I don't think we'll ever see another artist like that.
So Chris, what's your top 2? What's your actual top 2?
Frank Ocean?
Yeah, Frank Ocean's one of them.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I figured.
I swear, that's in my top 2.
Frank Ocean
Sorry.
and
Oh my God, I was about to say a slur. I'm sorry.
Oh, you still got a career. You can't do that.
Come on, guys. Listen, I love the Jews. First and foremost, there's not a bigger fan of the Jews than Eric R. Teasley. They call me Teasleyberg.
I feel like you're asking to lose the career right now. Your basketball career's never going to take off, is it?
I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna actively lose my job. I'm gonna find out my new boss is Jewish.
And he listens to the podcast.
New boss, or you're just saying that?
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about it on the podcast. Too much information. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to get this link back to me. Go ahead, Chris. What's your top 2?
It has to be Frank Ocean and my other one.
Who do you listen to the most, like right now? You think?
Right now,
just like on average, like when you drive to work, like, what do you think? It's a good chance you're listening to.
Probably Kendrick.
Okay. I guarantee he's a big Kyrie fan. I guarantee he's a big Kyrie fan.
I'm pretty sure he is too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he is too.
What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys?
What's up?
Well, so we need to talk about these Steve Lacy concert performances, or I could go
please,
on,
please.
or really. Okay, we'll talk about Steve Lacy. So first things first. What do you know about Steve Lacy? I did not I've heard the name. I have not heard a single song of his up until
he
this.
makes full bops.
Really, he makes full bops. Are you a big fan?
No, I listened to him before this song that like blew up on TikTok. Bad
Right.
Habits. His music is pretty good.
I didn't know he was in the
But
internet.
It's not really your vibe, Eric.
Really? I don't know. The Bad Habit song is good. I can't even. I can't even lie. It's good. I listened to the internet a little bit because I was a big Odd Future fan. Like in high school, I didn't know he was in it. Like I never made that connection.
I have never even heard of him ever.
I'm not surprised. I've just heard the name. I've only heard the name, and it's only somewhat recently, like within the last year or so. But
are his braids real? Like, is that his real hair, or are they like extensions?
you think I would know that?
I don't know. I'm just
Do you
thinking out loud.
You think me and Chris would have the answer to that? Can you do some research for me? Can you go ahead and look up Steve Lacy braids real for me real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. But let's see here. So the Steve Lacy performances. So I'm gonna put this on the screen for the fans to see real quick. So Chris, which one do you want to start off with? So do you want to start off with the did I put the one the performance of him slamming the camera?
Yeah, slamming the camera.
Right.
But my favorite one is
We're gonna no, stop. We'll yikes, still hard. Can you hear it, Chris?
Yeah, I hear.
So on screen right now is the TikTok of Steve Lacy of the woman throwing something on stage. Have you seen this, Samara?
No, I don't see anything.
Go on the Discord chat. So on the he fucking slams it.
I don't see it either. You just sent it, or I gotta scroll up?
Scroll up. It's on there.
Oh, okay,
It's an actual video attached. It's PSA. Don't throw stuff at Steve Lacy on stage.
Whoa, that's loud.
Mute your go ahead. It's just a video. There's no audio. I will say this. So Chris, they absolutely lobbed the fucking camera at it.
Yep.
So I've been told this is that like how would you feel? I've had it explained to me. How would you feel if somebody just threw something on you on stage? You wouldn't wouldn't feel too great about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel too great.
Right.
Why did he on stage? Because it looks like he reached for it.
So he reached for it the second time.
Yeah.
It was lobbed at him. I will say this.
I see it.
It was lobbed at him, but it didn't look too hard.
Yeah.
It looked like it hit him, but like it could have been that hard. So for it, like
Bro,
It just looks like it grazed him.
it did graze him.
Steve Lacy dated Zoe Kravitz. Is that how you say her last name?
Yeah, that makes sense.
How? That's amazing. She's
So like he reached out. It's a little camera you get from like Rite Aid or something. All right.
Mm-hmm.
He reaches out for it. So at this point, Chris, it was like 20 seconds in. So can we all admit he planned to throw this camera before he reached out for it. He went in reaching for the camera and saying, I'm gonna slam the fuck out of this camera. Don't you ever lob a camera at me again, you stupid bitch.
He was definitely thinking about it. Like, he was just like, what can I do?
He said, oh, no, you did not.
Like, oh, I'm gonna give you a picture.
Yeah, oh, I got a picture for you, all right.
And it says he's not sorry.
So,
Apparently, Steve Lacy's not sorry he smashed a fan's disposable camera.
So apparently, this was explained to me by my friend Sydney, that she found another TikTok that said, you know, he came out after that and like apologized for it. And let's say he did. Let's say he did apologize for it. That was like the most biggest overreaction thing I've seen a performer. It's such a lighthearted thing to just he fucking rocked the shit out of that camera, dog. Camera might have been cheap. It might have just. I'm surprised it didn't broke upon the first throw. I'll be honest. I'm surprised it didn't break the first time, but the second time, jeez.
They said a lot of people are siding with him though, saying that
he probably said it beforehand.
Know better than to throw things at musicians while they're performing. He said, "I'm not a product or a robot.
Yeah,
I'm human. I will continue to give my all at these shows. Please come with respect for yourselves and others."
Do you think it's disrespectful to lob it?
Yeah, I will say, we all know Tyler the Creator is gay. Somebody threw their bra at him while he was performing one of my favorite songs, and he immediately stopped the song.
How did we know it was?
Whoa!
You said a bra?
Yeah.
How do we? Are you assuming what gender that person was? Got her ass. Why does that matter? Why does the bra matter?
Because it's disrespectful. You threw it in his face.
That's a good throw. First and foremost, that sounds like a QB right there. That sounds like Alabama might need them.
And he stopped the whole song and then just skipped to the next song. I was like, bro, what?
Might have been tired of the song. Let's be honest here.
You just need an excuse.
He was in the middle of the song. I was very
Okay. Have you seen the second one? Have you seen the second clip that's right under the one I told you to look at?
Oh, that's the best one.
You gotta look at it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is it a link?
Yeah, it's a link. It's a link to a tweet. Also, Steve Lacy. Oh my god.
I can't listen to Steve Lacy without thinking of this video. Wait, is it him dancing? Is that the one?
No, the one above it. The one above it. Okay.
And you gotta have the audio on for it.
Alright. Is he also singing Bad Habits?
he basically told this woman shut the fuck up and then start singing.
My mom, can you be quiet? Aww.
And it goes so fast into him singing.
Oh my god!
One bad thing about how Steve Lacy blew up even more is the fact that kids are now showing up to his concerts, and he's not really a kid-friendly artist.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This is hilarious. We're kid friendly or not. This is so unnecessary. This is I feel like, okay. Me and her have been to concerts. She's been to plenty of concerts. I've only been to like one or two. How common is it to just have people just shout stuff at you during a performance? How often do you hear random stuff shouted?
Every performance.
This is not the first time he's been interrupted during. It wasn't even interrupted. It was quiet somewhat. So for this clip, for him to.
Bro, it reminds me. Did you see the clip of Lorde telling him to shut up while she's performing?
I did not. Maybe that would be more.
She was being dead serious. She really she would pause and basically be like, "Shut up! I'm trying to perform." She wants dead silence when she performs. They'll be singing along with her, and she's just not having it. She's just like.
I can't. Listen.
But what do you expect at a show?
Dog. I think that expectation is crazy on its own, but I will argue you almost made up for it by how quickly this man went on to the thing. Can you be quiet? Oh my god! Didn't stop it didn't stop the show. It like he was unfazed. He said to my mom, "Bitch, shut up." Oh, I wish I knew. Oh my god! Didn't miss a fucking second. Oh my, like everything negative he did with throwing the camera, he brought right back. He got all the goodwill right back with that performance. I'd argue I can't imagine half the artists today's being able to transition that well. That was crazy good.
She had to be a plant.
That had to be a plant. That was crazy. Can you say hi to my mom? Is that unreasonable? Is that unreasonable ass to say hi to my mom?
It really isn't.
Damn, fuck my mom? Like, really? Damn, can my mom shut up? The dog? What? Get the fuck. There's no fucking way, man. I just can't, dog.
But there are people that are really like that. Didn't Kevin Gates, like, stomp, like, back kick somebody?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He fucking he kicked somebody in the fucking face because I think they reached for his crotch.
Yeah, they tried to grab him.
Lord.
Didn't A$AP Rocky do something similar too?
The disrespected dark skinned women, yeah.
Yeah, he did. He did do that.
Well, I sent you the Lord video. You guys can watch it.
Go ahead.
She's like, shh.
Okay, we're about to.
While she's performing.
We're.
That is crazy.
They really act like that though. Like they get very, and I think there's like more videos where she's just like, she gets so upset. She's like telling the crowd to shut up.
This gotta be. It's really just gotta be like a
Don't artists feel better when people are singing along to their songs?
It's gotta be easier. It's gotta be easier. Yeah.
Nobody's opening act, and everybody's just standing there, and it's very awkward. They're like, "Come on, you know this one. Sing it if you know it."
Sing the words if you know it.
It's dead.
Yeah, it's just completely dead.
Yeah.
Or
I wish I knew. Oh my
instead, she's shushing everyone.
Oh my god, that was fucking. You said she like so. I gotta think it's like a per artist quirk. Like Steve Lacy, I will say that walking away from this, gotta be a quirky guy. Gotta be a very quirky lad. That's hilarious.
That's his brand. That's been his vibe, really.
Again, I don't know the guy. I'm not familiar with his work or his performances outside of all these new TikToks I'm seeing, and I gotta say I'm looking forward to seeing more stuff.
I think he would be in a similar category as like whatever Frank's genre is, just not as
Gay.
well. Now he's more poppy, but.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
That video is insane, and he really is moving like that.
Oh man. Oh man. And he's moving exactly on the beats.
It's different than a panda, man. I swear to God.
That's the perfect sound.
Oh my god. So, I guess to finish this up. Oh my god, I got my fucking microphone tangled up. Has anybody here ever had the McRib?
Last time I had it was like probably a year ago.
How was it?
I made the McRib when I worked at McDonald's.
You worked. So where did you work at? It was right after high school, 2015, 2016.
Yeah, it was high school.
Oh, right.
Until I was 18.
Weren't you the manager?
I was a crew trainer.
Okay. So you made the McRib. So
I might as well have been the manager. You know how many times they left me with keys while they would just go?
Absolutely. Yeah, I know how many times. So you've had the McRib before.
No, I didn't have it.
You just made it. You never tasted it.
I just made it, and it was disgusting, and it smelled disgusting.
The sauce, or was it the meat that smelled? Like, which one was worse?
The sauce smells disgusting, and the meat, I wish. Well,
you
see what it looks like. They made it fake rib shaped.
Yeah.
Why would you?
It was so. It's called the McRib, not the McMeat. It's good. It's fucking. We'll get into that in a second. But like,
it's just the McRib is such a disappointment.
Like the shape is hilarious.
Yeah, it's the bun, like pickles, and then
So tell me if I'm wrong. Is the sauce just not the same regular barbecue sauce they sell? Is it a different sauce?
I think it's a different barbecue, but it honestly could be the same because we just had it in like a tray.
In containers, right? Right. There was nothing in Bojangles that we kept in sauces, so I wouldn't have a reference point to it. But like I imagine it would just be something you would have like in a tray. You wouldn't just dip the little barbecue sauce in it. It'd have to come prepackaged like that. So I had the McRib last week. So back to your experience of it. You said it was disappointing, right?
It literally tastes like cafeteria food.
So I'm gonna take it a step further. I think it was worse than cafeteria food. So the McRib apparently is going away forever. This is apparently the last go around of the McRib.
Good cafeteria food, Chris.
Not even that. There was cafeteria food that was better than the fucking rib that I've just had.
Like the little cheese stick dippers. Did y'all have those?
I'm not gonna stand on that.
Oh my gosh, those were so good.
I'm not gonna go that far.
They're okay.
I'm not gonna say they were so good. I'm gonna say that was okay. I'm gonna say that was fine. That was fine too. Better than McRib. Both better. All better than the McRib. Okay. So I'm gonna give you my play-by-play for how disappointed I was at the McRib. So I'm on my work break to my job that I will not say publicly, or else I will be Kyrie. Okay.
Okay.
So I go to McDonald's because I've already had Wendy's and I already had Taco Bell this week. All right. So I got to mix it up.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm in line and I see McRib. I was like, you know what? I've never had it before. Let's give it a chance. Okay. When I got it, I opened it up. And this fucking I don't think I've ever looked at the McRib. Did you have it? It was like this long bun, right?
Mm-hmm. A long bun with this small ass piece of meat.
Yeah. I was like, huh, okay. So like we've been doing this for 15 years, huh? Just getting away with that, huh? All right. So when I bit into it, the first thing I thought was, this is it. It's all I thought. It was so bland. There's nothing redeeming about it. Mm-hmm. Honest to God, there was nothing redeeming about it. The meat.
How's the texture? Sorry.
Of the sandwich?
Yeah, like the meat. Like rubber.
Like,
is rubber the word I would use? Like it tasted like.
To me, it just tasted like a really bland burger.
That's what I can think of. So the sauce I think helped it, but it didn't help it enough. Because I'll say this, the sauce was also disappointing. The sauce was watered down. It didn't taste as good as the regular barbecue sauce McDonald's has. So that's why I'm asking you, like, what was the sauce? Because it was worse. It was fucking worse, dog.
I remember it's like it was in a pouch, but it stays warm all the time. So it probably really was watered down because the steam from it being warm 24/7.
Oh, so like. If that's the explanation for it, that's fine. I don't care how you get the sauce. If I'm getting fast food, I don't care how the shit gets made. You know, mm-hmm. I'm real. Yeah. But it just didn't taste good. So the sauce wasn't good. Mm-hmm. The meat, if you didn't tell me it was pork, I don't think I could guess what it was. Honest to God, it tasted like an amalgamation of. It tasted gray.
No, it tasted gray.
I'm saying the taste, but that's no. You're right. It tasted gray too. I could Chris. You're saying it's pork, right? It's a McRib.
To be honest, I looked at it once and it's like I didn't even know if
I could not tell what type of meat it was. It wasn't chicken, but I wouldn't be surprised if you told me it was chicken. It wasn't beef, but if you told me it was beef, I'd be like, huh. What part of the cow was this? Is it the toe or something? What's going on here? So like it was like fucking mystery meat. Yeah. It's fucking meatloaf.
Shoulder.
This is the worst.
Pork shoulder. That's the best part of the pork too.
It says it's emulsified with water, spices, sugar.
What spice?
And preservatives.
Chris, honest to God, it's one of the worst meats I've had this year.
It's like for me when I ate it, it's like I can remember exactly how I got it. I was in my room. Mm-hmm. I took a bite of it like. What the fuck am I eating?
Did you feel disappointed in yourself? Because I'll say this: when I finished eating, because I ate all of it, none of it was good. I didn't like the pickle. There was onions. There was onions on mine. I was disappointed with those. Those didn't taste good. None of it tasted good. The bread was the best part. I'm gonna be honest. And
someone said it's a McRib made of yoga mats.
if it did, it might have tasted better.
Somebody also said that it was illegal.
It should be illegal.
In 2011 for.
There was a lot. I remember there was different stretches of which it just didn't come out for like a year. I remember that for sure.
Yeah, cruel and unusual treatment of the animals.
Which animal? Which ones? Which animals is it? I don't know. I honestly, I really don't know about the McRib. I have no idea. I don't like. So if it never goes away, it's not soon enough. Because of how fucking bad that was. That was the most I can't think of a more disappointing fast food thing I've had since the Travis Scott burger.
Well, what do you normally get from McDonald's?
McChicken, chicken nuggets.
Okay.
The fillet of fish is better than McRib.
Well, for me,
I think Burger King usual stuff is better than that McRib.
Burger King usual stuff.
What if I get chicken fries, better than that McRib?
Okay.
Okay.
I love chicken fries from Burger King.
Anything that was Arby's better than that McRib. Also, that was the worst.
Wow.
That was some of the worst food I've had this entire year. It was so bad.
That's on record. He said
The McRib was that bad, and I'm
rather eat Arby's.
and I can't fathom the idea that people ate this every time it came out for damn near my entire life. Because if it started I'm guessing it started like 2003 or something, post 9/11 for sure. I'm pretty sure. There's no fucking way every year it was this way. It had to change something. Either the animal was different. They ran either COVID fucked up the sauce trash plant. Something, dog. It could not have been this bad.
People really like it though.
That's what I'm saying. Is I want to believe them, so I have to believe the change. Because there's no
McRib
fucking way.
Bro, the McRib came out in 1981.
What?
Yep. In 1981.
What?
Yeah, literally.
This is the Reagan administration? Hold up.
And then it was rolled in as a limited edition, so a seasonal item every year in 1982.
Ronald Reagan did the McRib. Is that what you're telling me?
And then
Chris,
I
can you
guess
look?
they did have a break.
Can you look up
And then
19?
in 2006 it came back.
Can you look up Ronald Reagan? Can you look up who's president during 1982? Because who do I put this on? Because I'm willing to say this.
Yep, it's Reagan.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. America really.
89.
That was Reagan's time frame.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't get Chris's McDonald's order.
Chris, what's your McDonald's order?
I mean, mine's McChicken with 2 McDoubles.
Is that what Reagan told you to get, or?
I don't listen to Reagan.
Fucking god, I can't believe Ronald Reagan made the fucking McRib. Can you believe this? I can't fucking believe this, dog. So I thought it was like 2003 when it came out. If you're telling me 40 years, you're telling me you're telling me the McRib is like close to the same age as my mom.
Yes.
That's ridiculous, dog. And people and people ate it. And people ate this shit. People fucking ate this shit, man.
And they enjoyed it.
They fucking enjoyed it, dog. This is fucking ridiculous.
It is the most
it interesting to
blandest
think about-
sandwich I ever ate.
That
The pickles didn't do anything for you?
it couldn't do anything. It was wrapped up in the fucking sauce. That wasn't that good. I'll damn near say the sauce was bad, cause there was nothing redeeming about that fucking faux burger.
To be honest, I would have enjoyed the sandwich. It was just bread and sauce. I didn't even need the meat. I didn't need the meat.
I'd enjoy if it was just bread. If I bit into the middle of it and there was just surprisingly more bread, I'd be like, oh, okay. Interesting concept. This is new. I've never, you know what? If they fried bread in the middle of it and just had uncooked bread at the top and bottom, I'd be like, oh, okay, you know what? We're experimenting. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that, dog?
Did you ever have McDonald's, like, any of the other stuff they don't have anymore, like the wraps?
The Travis Scott burger?
Chicken McBites?
Oh my god, I don't know what the fuck you just said. What's a chicken
I
McBite?
never had the chicken. They were like little popcorn chickens.
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard
They
of
were
that.
like introduced. It was when like the fish McBites came out. This was all at least. This was like 2014, 2013, 2014. Because I was
Nope.
working there when they were introduced.
I don't,
And they did the big wraps.
because I don't know what's going on in Monroe.
I don't know.
I don't know
It was
what.
everywhere. Chicken McBites, fish McBites, spicy chicken McBites.
Okay,
It was
Grandma.
when like the chicken selects were a thing.
Uh huh.
I mean, I remember the chicken selects. I don't remember these chicken McBites.
Was this also in
Bro,
1980?
those chicken selects when you cook them fresh, slap.
What else was going on in 1980? Because that's got to be when you're talking about. Because I don't remember any of this.
It
This
was 2013, 2014. When like I was about to graduate high school.
okay. So like this is like the end of the Obama administration. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess.
Don't remember this at all. There's two things I remember about the Obama administration. It's still the McRib being a thing and him bombing kids.
Oof.
Yeah. You guys got any
Oh,
last?
I did see that South Park episode where they said that Obama and McCain,
Yeah.
right? Wasn't that his opponent?
Mm-hmm.
The
They
first
were
time,
like-
yeah.
They were in cahoots to steal this diamond, and Michelle Obama was like, "I'm just dealing with this kid. I'm pretending to be married with him." She was like, "I have obese kids down my throat 24/7." Yeah. But it was like he was secretly in love with Sarah Palin on South Park, which was kind of interesting.
You get-
Anyways.
You guys got any lasting words before I finish this recording?
Don't buy the McRib.
Don't buy the McRib. Chris, it's gonna be gone forever.
It is
Good.
gonna be gone forever. And aren't you
It should
glad
never
you got
come
to
back.
try it?
Oh, honest to God, I'm not. I'm disappointed in myself that I broke.
But you would have never known what it tasted like.
I would have been better. I would be happier.
The thing is, I was peer pressure to taste it.
Your girlfriend made you taste it?
Yeah.
Did she like the McRib?
No, she doesn't.
Why did she make you taste it?
Because she wanted to see what I would think about it.
I do that all the time.
Chris, what-
I need to see
Chris, do you-
someone else react
Chris,
first.
Chris, when did you realize you were abused in your relationship?
Save that for another day, Chris. Don't respond.
What? I can't. She made you try the McRib?
Yeah.
Did she say she loved you?
Yeah.
So why would she lie to you? Do you think
This
she
could open up some trauma.
You think she listens to this?
Probably not, but we'll see.
He
Okay.
doesn't know Chris is on it.
She knows I'm on it.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh,
Yeah.
whose friend is it, though?
What?
Whose friend? Was she your friend first, or you know her through Chris?
I do.
No.
That's
She
Chris.
knew-
That was Chris's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, wow. So, just because she knows that you're on it, what is that?
We live together. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
if I'm still doing the podcast.
Y'all didn't live together when y'all were together.
And?
That's right. Yeah. But like if she like now, you know, I'm saying is like now is like if she just pops in and says like, huh, Eric's podcast. I wonder if Chris is on it or something. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Wouldn't
did
be-
you do that?
Nah,
I don't know
think,
her.
I don't think she will.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Do you all communicate at all?
Nope. Haven't talked to her since I moved in.
I'll hit her up.
You don't know her name.
I don't.
Exactly.
No, I don't know her name.
I think I don't know.
Exactly.
Bro, I want you. I'll have. Yeah, unrelated. I'll tell you something after we stop recording.
Great. Well, thank you for listening to the new episode of the Hey Co Question Podcast. Episode number, Eric will fill in blank later, probably not. Oh, let's say like 82 or something. Anyway,
82.
I don't fucking remember. This I think we did 50, right? Didn't we?
I don't think so.
I think it's 50. I think it's 50 total ones, but like 50 probably like 40 long episodes, like 30 some long episodes.
Okay.
Probably like 30 long episodes for sure. That's it. Anyway, thanks for stopping to talk about Kyrie Irving and Drake and Steve Lacy and all that. Appreciate it, guys.
No problem.
Of
pal.
course.
Great. I'll
Never buy the McRib.
yeah. I don't know. Next recording will probably happen. I don't fucking know. This is a very fluid schedule, but we'll keep you guys posted. See you later. Chris,
See
wave.
ya.
Chris,
Bye.
come in and wave in the camera, Chris.
Bye.
Bye. Put some underwear on. Jesus.
What?
Chris is naked.
What?